hurting. I don't want to move.
So hey guys, Lucky Red here. We're talking about stuff as always, because this is the dump.
No, we're not. Stream's over. Go home.
Stream's over, guys. So we're here.
Stream's
I've
already
got
lit.
not alone this time, which is always nice. I've got my boy Funky. He's really quiet. He's really self-conscious about himself.
I told you guys that's the end of the show. Go
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
Mike.
See you. Get out of here. Well, we got Nettle Blue. He's here,
I'm not.
and we got Muffin.
I'm always here.
Not entirely wrong though.
She haunts the
I'm
channel.
always here.
Yeah.
It's just I'm not always on stream. I live here.
It's true. She's just like us. So we're here to do a tier list. We've done one other before, and it went terribly because of me planning terribly. But this one is.
I feel like
thought out.
that's an overstatement.
Oh,
But I
okay.
prefer we didn't do tier lists that had 300 items.
All right.
from now on.
You know what? You're right. So we're gonna do one with 87 instead. So we're doing all
That would've
Disney.
been like 25.
We're doing all Disney animated films.
Can't really have an opinion on 87 shows and not have it go all day.
I mean, yeah. So we got Disney animated films. We're including Pixar, so it's all Disney animation. I don't think that excludes anything from Disney's animated studios.
You added
they
Goofy movie, so it doesn't.
That's right. That is technically a different studio. So I think that's everything.
How about explain why it doesn't feel anything like any other Disney movie?
Yeah, it's done by the same team who did the cartoon. Because
Yeah,
it's
'cause it's
technically a sequel to the
It's a
cartoon.
sequel to Goof Troop.
Yeah.
I did not know that Goof Troop was first.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's kind of cool.
Oh,
Like, I see Goof Troop, I just didn't know it was the original. I thought it was a spin-off of the movie.
oh yeah. Yep, no, it actually starts it, and then
Yeah, that's why he's
the sequel.
younger in Goof Troop.
Little boy.
Max. Max is younger in Goof Troop.
So we're gonna go through each movie. We probably won't have a lot to say about the early films. I'm certain, because even if we have seen them, not a lot to say about them really. They haven't aged great. They still often look pretty decent for especially like, man, seeing these movies when I was younger, finding out how old they actually are blew me away, because like it's honestly pretty wild. But
I'm not gonna lie, I just always looked at it and was fuck, that's old.
yeah, fuck, that's old.
Which is funny because I'm the oldest person in the chat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Fuck,
that's fucking old, bro.
dude,
But
Yeah, but you're not that much older.
this is too long.
so the first
Please.
movie.
Wait, is Michael here?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
here.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he's
My
here.
headphones are weird and I muffle you guys.
I gotta find the first movie in here. Where are you?
Alright, let me see if I can find it. You're in the way. See if I can figure out which Snow White.
Doing this in order is hard.
I just figured it would have been easier to like.
I don't. Did I not? Throw
Isn't
in
that Snow White right there?
Where?
The green one.
No, that's Books.
No, that one with white and green.
That?
Yeah, what is that one?
That's Robin Hood.
Oh, now I see that.
No, it's not.
I don't see Snow White.
Wait,
so
here
of
we
course I
get
might have
more.
missed
Oh, it's
it.
right there. It's right above Brave. Isn't it?
Where's Brave? Oh. Yep, there's Snow White. Yeah,
I thought
we
it said
found
Snow White.
Okay, so Snow White and
I
the
was like, it's
Seven
right above
Dwarfs.
Brave.
I have seen it maybe twice, and it's really boring. But there's one good song in it.
So what tier?
Oh, I'd put it in bad.
What's the good song?
What's the good song? Oh, it's
Hi ho.
yeah, hi ho, off the field we go. Hi ho. That's actually pretty great.
Oh, now we're gonna get copyrighted by Disney.
This is one of the early Disney films I actually do like, so I'm actually going to put it in good.
You think it's
I
good?
mean-
Well, then we'll meet in the middle. We'll go to meh. Meet in the middle. You think it's
What
good?
did Isaac? Oh, did Isaac.
Isaac.
That's it?
Oh, I watched it.
Okay.
I've already told Zach that I'm upset that we're doing every Disney movie
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna have an opinion until we get to about 1989.
Yeah.
Jeez. Careful.
Man.
You gonna
One
tackle this table?
No, the ice pack fell out.
Oh, the
And
guy was
made
cold.
me really
That's awesome.
It fell out of the paper towel again.
So
Ugh.
next one is Pinocchio.
Oh, shoot.
Oh God. Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
Yeah, Pinocchio was
Pinocchio.
1940.
Or the second oldest Disney film.
Yep, 1940.
Right there. It's right next. You just had underneath Incredibles.
I don't know if this is a controversial
Incredibles.
opinion. That movie always fucking bugged me, man. I gotta put
When
it in
you
test
wish
here. That's like my
upon a
least
star.
favorite Disney movie.
I agree with you. It's not very good.
The only good thing about that movie is when you wish upon a star.
That's
You
true.
know, I
Oh,
gotta
and
argue
I
with
do.
that.
I actually do
theme
like
song.
Jiminy Cricket.
Monstro is my favorite level in Kingdom Hearts.
This level sucks ass.
It's the worst.
It's got so much platforming in a game with awful platform controls.
The Monstro? Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
and
Monstro.
It's, everything looks the same.
Yeah, no, you get lost so easy. You should play it on frickin' on Chain of Memories, the original, because it's a lot harder to find out where you're going.
Oh God.
Read Chain of Memories, it's fine. Chain of Memories, dude, it's impossible because the layout's the same too, so you have
somehow
no
must
idea.
have figured it out because I got to Sora's side of the final boss and then couldn't beat him.
Are you?
Oh, legs.
Oh.
All right, so next we got
Freaking
Fantasia from 1940.
Have not seen.
It's gotta go in bad.
The
'Cause
only
even though I
thing.
think as a whole it's fine.
Yeah.
It's got one short that is super fucking racist. So I'm
Oh.
not gonna put it higher than bad.
All right.
Yeah.
The only
pretty
thing
white
I really
people
know
are trying
about
to-
Fantasia.
And then they have this horribly drawn black centaur just following him around.
Oh yeah, I do know about that.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
But the Sorcerer Mickey segment's really cool.
Yeah, Sorcerer Mickey's the
You know, like,
best.
the only thing I ever hear anyone even really talk about from it, or like that you see acknowledged,
Mhm.
are Chernabog and Sorcerer Mickey.
And the hippos, the
The
dancing
hippo and
hippos.
Dancing
Oh,
hippos.
okay. Oh,
'Cause-
that's what they're from.
It's racist. I see that brought up a fair few times myself.
Fair enough.
This is actually the first time I've really heard a lot about it,
Yeah, same
which
actually.
is kind of surprising because I'm like almost 30. It's definitely there. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just surprised that I must live in a bubble.
I definitely do.
It might just be that specific post on the internet did not come full circle to you.
It's also
I
probably
watch
very
a
well
lot of
done.
Watch
Some
Mojo.
information that goes on the internet that doesn't reach everybody.
All right.
That is cool.
So next we got 1941's Dumbo.
Oh God.
I
Kind
Talk
of
about
same
something
thing.
being racist.
I think
Yeah,
it's yeah
that's
it's I think it's trash actually.
the crows.
I think it's lower.
I'm not gonna argue about it being
You know
trash.
what? Yeah, trash.
Yeah, I think Dumbo's actually boring, racist, and not really entertaining.
Why is
Like,
the only good part of that is that it got a ride at Disney World?
Yeah, it's got a little cute kids ride.
Yeah, I love that.
I forgot. Yeah, Dumbo was also with Pinocchio in terms of even just like as a kid, I just did not vibe with it.
Yeah,
At all.
like something's off about seeing that movie.
Well, yeah, Pinocchio, they turned into donkeys.
That scene fucks people up. man.
Yeah.
1942's Bambi.
Ooh, I am very familiar with this movie. I'm gonna put it bad tier.
You think it's bad? I'd say it's at least meh. I think it has some good stuff in there.
Okay, yeah, you know what? You changed it.
Like,
Yeah.
right here, if you
It's the only
watch,
part I
the
remember.
ultimate Bambi.
No, where is it?
That, you know,
Oh, there it is.
where the end of the movie is Bambi gets a six pack.
Yeah, I'll throw meh too.
Yeah, I think meh is a good spot.
It's still in my head.
Alright, so next we got The Three Caballeros from 1944.
I don't know
I've
if I've
never
actually
seen it.
seen that.
I've actually only seen bits of it, and I'd say it's probably just bad, but I'll put it in haven't seen because I don't Unless Isaac's seen it.
No, I have not seen it.
All right, we'll move on from that one then. We don't have any of those. Do we have? I think we have Melody Time actually.
No, I think
we
you skipped out. You did Ichabod.
do. We have that one?
You said
wait.
that.
No, we do have this one. Where's that? Yep, there it is. We now have Make Mine Music from 1946.
I don't know what that is,
I've never
though. I
heard
think
of
that's
that.
similar to Fantasia.
It's similar to Fantasia, but very
Okay.
different shorts. Not
I mean,
not
obviously, I've
not-
not seen it.
same. So, haven't seen that one. It's just one of their theatrical movies, so it's on here. I don't think I have Melody Time on here though,
I've heard of Melody Times, never don't know what it is.
but I do have this one: The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
Have not seen.
Oh, my favorite.
I'll also put
I've
that.
never seen it.
Yeah, I'll put on haven't seen. I have seen it, I think, as a kid, but I don't remember anything about it besides like
Yeah.
smallest details. Next is 1950s Cinderella. You guys are
So I
killing.
watched about
Next to Mulan.
20 minutes of it.
I don't know if I either haven't seen it or it's been so long that I might as well have not seen it.
I've definitely seen that one. I'd put it in meh, like bottom of meh. It has.
See,
See,
I'm
people are
like,
people are
I've
gonna
seen
find out that I
Cinderella
have some
2.
Pretty major gaps
Yeah,
in some of these.
yeah, absolutely. Next one, because these we're now in like the bits where I've seen most of these.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 where people are gonna be like, "What the fuck? What do you mean you haven't seen these ones?"
Yeah, there'd be like a couple people.
Well, they can kiss a wrinkliest part of my nutsack.
Right there? Is that it?
No, that's Sword Art and Stone. Where is
Oh, yeah.
there you are?
Right.
Alice
you have,
in
like,
Wonderland.
the really old poster.
I'm
the
putting that
old
in
movie
good.
poster, so I'm like,
I've enjoyed that movie from the get.
What do you think, baby? You've
it's
seen it.
another
It's got one
that
movie
is
I haven't
the
seen
only
in a
thing I
while.
find good
You
about
said-
it is the ride at Disney World.
You say it's meh, Isaac.
Yeah, but I won't argue with good.
I'll agree with good.
I've only seen it like once.
Yeah. 1953's Peter Pan.
I like the second one better.
I'd put that in good. I think Peter Pan's actually pretty good.
Did you see
I'd
it,
put that in
James?
great only for fucking Hook.
Is
God,
it in
Hook,
the
yeah,
chat?
Hook is one of the best. Yeah, I saw. You guys are killing him.
Killing me. Oh, it's good.
He
No,
I-
I would with
Yeah.
like Peter Pan. I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
I'll agree
yeah,
with
I
your
like
top
the
of good.
second one.
Also entirely because Hook is such a great villain. Peter Pan.
Peter Pettigrew.
Peter Pettigrew.
The way you said that is reminding me of him.
I just love how he says it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who says it like that? That was
That's some.
You said it was who?
I said I have no clue.
Oh, okay. Peter
That's,
Pettigrew.
That's serious.
Are you?
No, it's the one who
That
turns into
almost
wolf.
sounds more like.
Oh, then it's Lupin.
Lupin, yeah.
Instead of Peter Pan, I keep
But I
thinking.
thought I
Peter
swore Sirius said that.
Peter Parker.
Peter Packer. This is me right now. You're on fire.
About a month ago that I found out, not even a month ago that I found out Alfred Molina is British.
Yeah, yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. He is.
Oh, I
Has
didn't
the
know that
same
either.
vibe of the "This is fine, dog."
Yeah, exactly.
This is fine.
All right, next is 1955's Lady and the Tramp.
Oh man,
It's so boring.
I haven't watched it.
See, this is one of the other big ones I have not seen.
Ew, Paschetti.
I don't know where it is now.
Ooh, give me a second. I could probably find it.
So many movies.
You got the older ones on here. That's why.
Mulan.
Expose Me is not a true game.
Right there, next to Mulan.
Yeah, there it is. I think it's kind of boring, so I'd put it in bad.
It's so boring.
But I'd
I
put it
hadn't
above
seen it.
Fantasia because at least it's not racist. No, wait, it is.
No, it
racist,
is.
sorry.
It is racist.
Sorry, it's below Fantasia. It is racist.
It's got the freaking
Siamese cats,
Siamese
that's
cats
right.
in it. Yes. We are Siamese.
If you please. Yeah, it's very
God
racist.
fucking
That's
damn.
right.
Go away.
My heart stopped twisting the knife. Stop watching racist movies. I can't help you. I can't help you, Fred. You keep watching racist films. Next is 1959's Sleeping Beauty.
Why do I I find all
have
these
not
movies
seen 'em.
boring.
It is pretty boring. There's a cool fight.
Who
at the
sleeps
end.
all day? What do I gotta watch?
Yeah, she's just sleeping all day. What am I watching? I wanted to watch a movie.
Fucking bitches just keep on sleeping, man.
I refuse to watch.
I mean,
someone
that's like the middle of the movie, isn't it?
That's
Uh,
that
I'll
creepy
put it
person
top
who
of
wants to-
bad because I don't think that one's racist.
I haven't heard
I like the
anything
dwarves.
racist from that.
Is there dwarves in that movie?
No, it's the fairies.
Oh, yeah, they're fine.
No, it's the three fairies.
The three fairies, yeah, they're alright. 1961's 101 Dalmatians.
Wait, ooh.
I actually don't think I've actually
Ooh.
seen that one. I'm obsessed with the live action one.
Maleficent from Snow White or Sleeping Beauty?
Huh?
What?
Maleficent.
Yeah. What about her?
She's not in
White
Snow
or
White.
Sleeping Beauty?
She's not in Sleeping. She's not in Snow White.
She's Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't,
Yeah.
we didn't hear.
Sorry. Yeah, I thought you were saying which is she better in, and I was like, she's not in the
Yeah.
other one.
Like, what is
Yeah.
it? What?
Yeah.
From Snow White to Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, she's in Sleeping Beauty. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that
Who?
movie should get a bit more credit.
Aurora?
Maleficent's pretty good.
What are you talking about?
She's not
Maleficent?
as good in that movie because there's not really much to her in Sleeping Beauty.
No, but like she's kind of like the ultimate bad lady character.
All right, I'll put it in the bottom of
Who are we
Mad then.
talking about?
Maleficent.
Bottom of
Yeah,
that.
she's the dragon.
Yeah, she's a dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
101 Dalmatian. That movie's really cute.
I put it on. I put it personally. This is probably the first one I put that goes in great for me. I was very obsessed.
I would say good, but I will allow great because I can't think. No, it's wait. Dalmatians is racist.
It is.
What was racist in Dalmatians?
It's dread.
Yes.
What's racist in it? Walt Disney is still alive.
Yeah, well, the Walt Disney is still alive. Racist rascals. Racist. Oh, he's joking. Okay, I was supposed to say, is it racist?
I was like, no.
I can't
there's
remember
no
anything
thing in
racist
there.
about that.
I think
Unless
he's jumping
the scene where they're
Because I wouldn't be surprised.
Unless
I
the
just
scene
didn't know.
when they're trying to
Yeah.
cover up the puppies and they put the dust, the like coal on them to make them black.
Yeah, but they're dogs.
Yeah.
Like the point is they're just hiding that
No,
they're
I know, but
Dalmatians.
I'm just like
I
that's the
guess
only
that's
thing I
racist,
could
I
think
guess.
of that would be remotely close to that.
Okay, I don't think we're trying to stretch things. We're just gonna go with the overtly racist.
Yeah, 19. Yeah, exactly. 1963, Sword in the Stone. I used to love this as a
Watch that?
kid. Yeah, I used to love this movie.
I haven't seen it.
It's pretty bad
I don't
though.
think I have.
It's bad.
It's above the racist movies.
Yeah, because it's not racist.
What you should really
Okay.
watch as a kid in King Arthur's Court.
He said that movie's dope. No, no. Yeah, it's bad. I'm sorry. It is a boring movie. So the plot of Sword of the Stone is literally just Merlin and Arthur hang out, and Arthur's trying to be a good squire. So Merlin tries to help him by using magic to have him go on 3 little adventures. One of which is them as fishes, where they have to avoid monster fish, like bigger
Okay, I
fishes.
really haven't seen that.
And
movie then.
another one
Okay.
is them being squirrels, where a female squirrel tries to have sex with Arthur, who's like a child,
Oh, I
and
didn't know about
Merlin's
that.
like, just go with it,
I do remember.
and he is not about it at all. And
If your
Oh,
king
no.
needs you to fuck a squirrel, fine, Zorn, you better be balls deep in that squirrel.
What is this, Norse mythology?
yeah, just pretty much, yeah. Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
You made the chat go away.
Whoops. How do I do? I don't know how to fix that.
No, fuck Chad, they can go away.
Whoops. Can I just damn it.
You heard it here first, folks. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Damn it. How do I put the chat back up? I don't know how to do that. I'll have to pull up Twitch now. I'll fix it later when I
My
have more
new
time.
online identity. I just fucking hate everyone in my specific chat.
You can't.
Here.
You can't do that, Isaac,
No,
because it's
you-
not original, and I know you. It'll bug you.
That's fair.
He's got a point. So yeah, Sword of the
I
Stone.
didn't assume that no one else had done that before.
1967's The Jungle Book.
Solid good, if not great.
I'd put it also in good. It's got great music. The plot's kind of dumb, but it's still pretty
Hey.
fun.
Most Disney movie plots are kind of dumb.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, you try to look up how to fix it. I can easily fix it. I just don't have time to figure out how to right now.
That's
I
what
was
I was
about to say,
looking
let's
up.
be real. A Disney movie lives or dies by its music, and it's,
The music
like,
is
if it can
amazing.
get you to care about the characters.
Yeah, the music's great.
And the villain. If they have a good villain, that tends to throw it
Yeah,
up too.
The villain's pretty mediocre.
Up to recently.
Yeah, the villain's pretty whatever.
I think that's some good ones. They got two fairly decent ones.
Where's my Hold on. Where is my truck?
And Shao Kahn, is that the name of the tiger?
Something like that. So it's not Shao Kahn. That's the villain from Mortal Kombat.
It was something.
That would be great. I would love that.
I
The
think it's
tiger gets 4 human arms on its back and starts.
No, that's
ripping
good. That's
people.
Goro, not Shao Kahn.
Oh.
You're getting there.
Also, I do not.
There we go. Oh, he's just
Yeah.
posting little emojis. Got it. All right. So next we got.
Shao Kahn is the one who shot the Enterprise and inadvertently killed Spock.
Yeah, that's the one. Shao
Shere
Kahn.
Shere
Shere
Khan.
Khan,
Shere
yeah.
Khan. That's.
Okay,
Oh,
my head's not working. I
Yeah,
said
Shere
Shere
Khan.
Khan already.
Did you?
did?
Oh, we didn't.
I wasn't
I'm
sure if
sorry.
you were talking- I wasn't sure if you also said Shao Kahn.
Yeah, Channel Dreadwood also said
Was
Shere Khan.
talking over me.
Yeah, Shere Khan. Yeah, he was fine. Kyle was actually a pretty good villain.
Oh yeah.
Best character though is easily the orangutan. No, dude. It's got to be
Oh.
what's his name?
King Louis.
King
What
Louis. Oh man, King Louis is great.
Wait, what did we put? Wait, we already did
No, it's all
Jungle
a
Book? What?
remake with
Yeah,
Christopher
we were
Walken.
just talking about Jungle Book. Yeah,
What,
we put it in good.
I want to be like you.
okay.
I will die
I
on
know
this
you don't
hill
like
that
that
remake is
No.
way fucking better than it had any right to be.
That's what I hear. I
Yeah,
haven't seen it though.
Because I've not watched the original, but I've watched that one, and I like that one. And I don't like Disney remakes. It's the only one I like.
That's what I've heard. And It's
Yeah.
one of the few I haven't seen.
John Favreau made it. Live,
Oh, yeah,
the
there you
live
go.
action, yeah.
The 1970s, The Aristocats.
Ooh,
It's
bad
also
tier.
racist.
No, it's trash tier because it's
Haven't
it's a
watched
bad
it.
movie and it's racist.
Boring.
It's boring as hell, and it's racist. So it's trash. I hate that movie.
You guys are just promoting cancel culture.
Everybody,
Because you got these fucking liberal
Everybody.
views
That song is
from your
boring.
fucking
everybody
savior, Joe
got
Biden.
bored and left.
Joe Biden, take me out to dinner, babe.
Yo, boss, hit me up.
I love that. Take me out to dinner, baby. Yo.
Yo.
What?
All right, 1973's Robin Hood.
Haven't seen it actually.
I actually really like Robin Hood.
I
It's
hear a lot of good. Like that's what I really.
it's
do need.
literally
It's
just
the one with Alan Rickman. It's not the real Robin Hood.
this movie is literally just Robin Hood, but with anthropomorphic animal
Like,
people.
How?
I put it.
I
in
don't
good.
care.
I think
If
it's
your
good.
villain's not canceling Christmas, do you have a villain?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that
Figure
scene.
out how to do it.
Okay, I'll mess with it later.
Oh.
But thank you, Ashley. I will mess with it once we're done.
Okay.
It's just because if I mess with it
Does
now, it's
that
going to
mean
distract me
that
for a while.
the grandma from Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer is the ultimate evil in the world? She
Yeah.
basically tried to cancel Christmas by suing Santa Claus.
Yeah. That movie's so fucking weird.
What one?
So weird with drugged fruit pies and to cancel Santa.
What?
The grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Oh,
Hard this time.
I just love
And
the
now they're
part
trying to
where
sue Santa
Cousin
Claus
Mel.
just
No, no,
for running her over.
No, the grandma was all supportive of Santa. It was cousin Mel,
That's what it was.
Cousin Mel wanted to
the
sue.
overly hot, like middle-aged woman.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Um,
It's
love that
it's like my
movie.
favorite Christmas movie
It's
as a kid.
fun.
it's so weird.
It's weird, but it's fun.
It is fun. All right, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh from 1977.
I'd watch the show.
I mean,
I'm gonna put it
I
as
throw that
here.
here.
What'd you say, Isaac?
I said it's Winnie the Pooh. It's just like a shout out to the whole franchise. I'm putting it in 3.
I actually have to agree. I've watched this movie more than like most
I
Disney
don't know
movies,
if I watched that one.
and it's essentially just a collection of Winnie the Pooh stories, just like connected to make a movie.
Yeah. This is another one that I put it in meh, and that's just based on I haven't seen it since I was a little kid, and as a little kid I was meh on
I
Winnie the Pooh.
watched the
I
show.
watched
I don't know about the movie though.
Her being, about friendship and you're accepting people's differences and not being fucking racist like
Yeah.
everything else Disney's been doing up till now.
Yeah.
Okay, but I didn't put it in bad.
Oh bother, Piglet! I got in Christopher Robin's LSD again. Oh. So funny. Oh
And I will
bother.
say- Well, I did like the Winnie the Pooh cartoon show.
Oh,
Oh,
loved it.
That one's good.
Yeah.
Watch that before school like every day.
Next is
How was that called?
I think it was just called The Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and this movie is
Yeah, it
called The
was.
Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
The New
Yeah.
Adventures of Winnie the
Oh,
Pooh.
there's the New Adventure. Okay.
I knew it was similar to the
I knew
movie
it had
name.
adventures in there.
I knew it was similar to the movie name.
Do I
but
not have this movie? I can't find it.
Winnie the Pooh's the only one that
It's
gets
the
pass
dog.
on that. Everyone else who
Next to Toy
writes something
Story.
as the New
No, that's Great
Adventures
Mouse
of
Detective.
whatever.
Oh
You're
damn.
lazy.
Oh, here it is.
there's-
There's Christine.
So next one is
I got it mixed up.
1977's The Rescuers.
I got
Oh,
it mixed
God,
up with
it's
the other
a
mouse
great
movie.
for me.
I haven't seen it
I
in
heard
a
the
long
original
time.
Rescuers is fine. I hear the Rescuers Down Under is amazing.
I
I've
have
heard that-
not seen the Rescuers Down Under. Or,
I've
actually,
heard that too.
it's good, not a great, but I've
I
always.
I
That's
also
been a
agree with
staple in the
good
house.
because it's pretty.
I
It's a
haven't
pretty
seen that
solid
movie
little,
in a
little
while,
movie.
but I love it.
Yeah.
It's
It's
good.
an
Down Under is
underrated movie
better.
that you can
Yeah,
feel
that's what
like
I always hear
gets
that.
lumped- It's
I
an
heard Down
underrated
Under is
movie that I
okay.
feel like gets lumped into like the bad Disney years. But
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
think it does,
a
but it's
bad
not. Yeah,
movie.
yeah, but it's not a bad movie. That's kind of. Yeah, I've also heard
But
that
let's be honest,
Rescuers.
Disney years were honestly the early ones.
Yeah.
What?
So I know that's the Disney Dark Ages, but let's be honest, the bad Disney movies really are all the earliest ones.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting into the best because we're almost to the Disney Renaissance. But before that, we got to talk about The Fox and the Hound.
I've not seen
I'm
it.
a
but I hear
hound
it's very-
dog.
It's really boring,
Is it?
but it has a cute story. I'll put it in meh. I don't. It's not terrible.
I'm a hound dog.
It's got the cute aspect of the Fox and the Hound's friendship, but there's like nothing else here.
I hear that movie is just geek sad boy hours.
Yeah, well, that's like the last half of it. Yeah,
Ah,
because they like separate when they were younger, and then they like he becomes like a hunting dog, and like they end up.
The lady tries to kill
The fox, yeah.
the dog becomes a
no,
clash.
People
right?
who defend
Copper
these Disney movies are basically
or
just like
Todd.
Naruto
I forget
fans.
which one's the dog and which one's the fox.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Fox and the Hound.
Todd.
What Todd gets yeeted. Yeah,
I mean, they're
exactly.
just the same kind of people. We're willing to ignore everything else this does wrong in favor of, well, this part's really good.
Yeah, at least it
And
does.
that's why this is better than anything that's ever existed ever.
Yeah, Todd is the fox.
It's at
Okay.
least in meh because it
I
also
know,
doesn't do anything racist. So
I'm not critically looking at any of my picks. Like, did I like them or not? What was
Oh,
the
that was so fun.
all
I
right.
like.
Next movie.
Copper is Kurt Russell.
That was Kurt Russell.
Ah,
Wow, weird.
yeah.
Next is 1985's The Black Cauldron.
I've not seen it, but it's infamous.
It is infamous.
I'll
I
put
haven't seen it
in
either.
top of bad because I actually loved that movie growing up, and I still do enjoy it. It's not very good though. It's really stupid and very boring, but I still really like it. I don't know what it is. It just basically feels like a lazy fantasy story.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with liking it.
He said, "Yeah, no, I know, but overall, I think it should just be in like bad tier."
There's something wrong with being wrong.
It's true.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Dreadbread
I
said,
don't
no. You put it in top tier right now. You put it in top tier. No, I can't in good conscience put it that high. I have to put it at least. I'd put top of bad because it's literally not worth watching. It is the
Well,
most
that's just
skippable.
kind of like the thing. We're doing a tier list, so technically we're trying to be objective.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's really not to be objective. You just have to say what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, because
You're
I
self-objective.
feel like it is a bad movie. I just enjoy it, which is why I put it in bad.
I'd say nothing said that this tier list was like, no
Yeah,
one put like, this is our rubric.
Yeah. Dude, that animation, the animation has some really good bits in it, but as a whole, it's actually kind of ugly. It's very dark. Like there's a lot of black and like gray everywhere. It's probably one of the
Black
gloomiest.
Cauldron.
Yeah, but like not just the Black Cauldron is black. Like all of the background, like it is super gloomy.
Super dark too. I remember that like one of the characters died in a neurotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I guess-
It has some like grim scenes for, honestly, for little reason. Like there's not a lot of payoff in that movie. Which is why I put it there. However, the next one, 1986, is The Great Mouse Detective. I put it as high as top tier. I think Great Mouse Detective is amazing.
I need to see it. I've heard nothing. I've heard this is one of those movies that like I feel like a decade ago, maybe a little more than a decade ago,
Yeah.
I heard no one talk about. I'd never seen it, and I always thought. I still sometimes think it's a Don Bluth movie or something.
Yeah, it does feel like a Don Bluth movie, 100%, but it isn't. It is Disney.
But like I've heard, especially in the last decade, people are like, "Nah, this is the movie everyone's sleeping on."
It's Disney's Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, it's literally Sherlock Holmes, but with like Disney mice as characters. Dreadbrain said that as God tier. It's actually, I'd put it in the best. I think it's actually, it'll probably be bottom of best.
Did we watch it on Disney Plus? Is it on Disney Plus?
It is on
Inspired.
Disney
Watch
Plus.
it on Disney
exactly.
Plus.
It's what inspired.
Like it really delved into things like political tensions and royal inbreeding and all these different fascinating things.
But it's really good. Also, though it is not a musical, which is probably why people didn't love it back then,
Yeah, it is on Disney
it has
Plus.
like
Okay.
an incredible villain. Ratigan is just so good.
Because he's just freaking Moriarty.
I know. Moriarty's such a good villain in like
I mean,
everything.
yeah, Moriarty's good in like every iteration of Sherlock Holmes.
Exactly. I'll put it in top of great for now, but I might move it into best just because I like it that much.
Do what your heart tells you.
It's in the best. Yeah, I agree
Do
with
what
you.
your heart tells
I'm
you.
doing what my heart tells me. That movie, if you haven't seen it, it's only like 50 minutes.
It's not 50 minutes.
It's not long. It's very
I was
short.
just looking
But
Very
it's
few of the Disney movies are all that long.
yeah, especially the early ones. Early ones are really short.
Like
Oh.
even the longer ones nowadays were. I mean, I don't think I've seen or heard of one that's over like 2 hours.
Yeah,
Most
same.
of them. It's very rare to see them even over an hour and a half.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Great Mouse Detective is pretty short. I'd highly recommend checking it out, especially
An
if you
hour
just-
and 15 minutes.
yeah, if you have Disney Plus, check it out. It's really good.
I will.
If not, try and find it because it's just a good movie. 1988's Oliver and Company.
Ooh, I put that in great tier for me.
I think it's just okay, but it does have some great characters
Why
and
should I
music.
worry?
Anthropomorphic dogs and
Why
cats are always
should
gonna
I
like
care?
score a little higher for me. I'm not going.
I feel it.
Wait,
I
what?
Also,
also,
why should I worry? Top
Oh.
tier.
absolutely, I agree with that.
Why should
You-
I worry?
Funny enough, this
Why should
this
I
movie
care?
also has
I
the
don't think I
same.
have
I
this
feel
movie. I
shares
don't see it.
some DNA with the Great Mouse
Oliver?
Detective, and
Oh, it's right here.
both
Yeah, that's them on the
feel
piano.
like a Disney movie. You know what I mean?
Dragon Slayer from 1981. I've
You're
never
not wrong.
heard
It
of that.
didn't know it was a Disney movie.
Yeah, that Auburn Company is another one where I know it's a Disney movie just because I liked it so much.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
there was
it-
a while. There was a while where I was like, "Oh yeah, that's like a Don Bluth or some other."
It does have some like all dogs go to heaven vibes.
It does.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
what
that's
you mean.
actually the thing I would probably most associate it with.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally get where you're going from. I'll put it in top of great. I
And
agree
actually,
with
if you think about it, it does share a lot of DNA with Mouse Detective because, like, the
Yeah.
Mouse Detective is a retelling of what's it? Sir Arthur
Sherlock.
Conan Doyle, like Sherlock stuff, but with
Yeah.
animals.
And
This is
and
a
this is
retelling
of
of Oliver Twist, but with
Yep.
animals.
With animals, yeah. And it does a great job. I love the characters, and yeah, Why Should I Worry is like
What
top
should I wear?
is like S tier Disney song.
What should I
Okay, yeah,
care?
it is a Paramount and Walt Disney movie, but it's not animated. I don't think.
It's animated. Wait.
No, he's looking at it. He's looking at different. At Dreadbread brought up a movie called Dragon Slayer, and I've never heard of it, but it's from '81 apparently.
Oh.
Like,
It
we're
might
only
not
doing
be animated. We're
movies.
only talking about
What?
animated movies, so that might just not be on there.
Sounds dope though.
It sounds wild. I mean, I'll check it at some point.
Yeah.
It was
Alright.
co-produced between Paramount and Walt Disney.
Oh, he said, "Oh, my bad." Yeah, you ever heard of the show Demon Slayer? It's my favorite Disney show. All right, now we're on the first of the Disney Renaissance, Little Mermaid
Wait,
from
no.
1989.
Okay.
What?
You have
Here's
Roger
the
Rabbit
big
on
one.
there.
I have
That was in
still not
88.
seen The Little Mermaid.
Which movie did you say?
Roger Rabbit.
Oh, sorry. We got one more movie. Hold on. We have one more movie before Little Mermaid. We have 1988's Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
What? That's a Disney movie?
It is a Disney movie.
Yeah,
yes.
it's not.
Ew.
It's not.
It's not the animated canon, but it's animated, so we're putting it on.
Exactly. It was
and
listed
it's also,
in their animated films, and I like it a lot.
It's
I put it in great tier.
I put it in the best
It's
tier,
good.
man.
It's Touchstone.
I don't have opinions because I haven't watched it, but I probably agree with you guys.
Yeah, I would highly recommend.
We
checking
just
that
watched
out.
it in,
You would fucking love that movie, I'm sure.
We
I'm
just
well
rewatched
aware of
it last year.
Yeah, we just rewatched it. That movie is timeless.
Yeah, it's made by Touchstone, which is like Disney's like older
Yeah.
It's Disney has a lot
for
of
more mature
studios.
audiences.
distributors. Yeah.
Really
They-
wanna read
they
the book.
did
I hear the book's not as
Touchstone.
good, but I do know the book is out there. But goddamn, freaking who plays the main dude?
Bob Hoskins.
Yeah, Bob Hoskins and Christopher Lloyd are
Hell yeah.
like Christopher Lloyd's the villain and Bob Hoskins main character. God, they're so good.
I mean, Christopher Lloyd's always good.
Absolutely. But man, even he loved playing that role. He like went to this museum that had his old gear and stuff, and they let him try it on. It was pretty great.
That
I
was
thought
the
Christopher
prop
Lloyd was.
thing
I
of Disney.
I don't know.
Plus
I didn't know
for
he
pop
didn't like a
culture.
lot of his roles or anything like that.
No, I think he usually does, but that one he seems to really like reminisce about because it was just so fun to
God,
play.
yeah.
Prop culture.
It's just one of those cases where he got to like really go crazy with his character.
I think that was prop culture.
Because he's really just like pure evil in that movie, and he does it so well.
Yeah.
It's so good, and he's so condescending. It's really good.
And then
Hi,
the
check it out.
twist.
I keep
Alright.
checking.
Yes, that was
High key,
prop
check it out.
culture. It was.
Yeah. All right. So now we're on 1989's The Little Mermaid.
So this is the big one I haven't seen.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's like, "What the fuck do
How
you mean?"
have
haven't
you
seen Little
not seen Little Mermaid? What the
Who's right
fuck?
here? This hasn't.
You
seen
are
Little
older than
Mermaid.
me.
Yeah, I just haven't. I don't know why it never. I probably have, but I was
Just
so
too
young,
young
I don't
that you just
remember.
yeah.
What would we-
It's what do you think,
It was
Isaac?
one
What
of
do you think of The
It
Little
was one
Mermaid?
of those things where, like as a kid, growing up, we just didn't have the VHS, and for some reason,
Mm-mm.
it never got. Like we just never had it,
Yeah,
and every time I feel like we were gonna watch it at school, something came up.
gotcha.
Oh my god.
Now, Isaac,
Part
you
of
said
Your
he's-
World is such a good song.
It's
Yeah,
not a stupid question.
Yeah.
It's a this is probably not true, but like you think about it kind of question.
Yeah.
You think The Little Mermaid is actually a trans allegory?
I don't know.
I could see
Like I could see it. I don't think it's supposed to be, but I could see like making that comparison
Like I'm almost certain it's not,
Did the music.
because
like,
of how close-minded
I-
Disney is.
but it seems like it really is.
That's fair. It could be. Who knows?
Could be. I mean,
He
even if
said
it's
no,
not,
it's
a
not.
lot of movies that weren't made that way are picked up by communities.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like definitely
I've
wasn't
never
the
really
intention, but it
community
could be.
picking up that movie specifically. Not that I really hang around like
Howard Ashman
Reddit.
did work
I
on
was
it.
a
I mean,
computer
he's not
people.
trans, but he was gay.
Yeah, I would agree.
Just like thinking about
I do know that, like, since in the in the wider like LGBT community, and I think especially among gay men, the Disney villains are huge, and they definitely did lean into some of that because like Ursula actually, and this is based off of a pretty famous drag queen.
Yeah,
she is based on a very famous drag queen.
Fuck,
Granted, that was a
crap.
later design for her.
Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
some of her
it's
early
probably-
concept stuff looked a lot different, but that design they leaned on, they realized
Yeah.
was like just perfect for what they wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Dreadbread
That's
said
a
that
big-
since you haven't seen this movie, you must be a witch and we burn witches. I feel like you would really
The
like The
Little
Little
Mermaid.
Mermaid too.
I like
It's
The Little-
it's
History of foppish villains.
Do we have to
Yeah,
have you
that's some
divine?
dumb
That was
No,
okay.
Gay people are like, yeah, that's me.
But yeah, no, we know it definitely wasn't made to be that way, Dreadbread. But like getting that comparison is not. I think is pretty. There's some. I see it. I see it. I think it's founded.
He actually died
Again,
before
like
the movie
I don't
came
actually
out.
think it was made intending
died
to be a
in
trans
88.
allegory,
No,
but I think you could very easily take it that way.
yeah,
I don't
think
know.
so too. But what,
Maybe we should ask Oliver.
yeah, see if he sees it. But honestly, I'd say Little Mermaid is up there. I'd put it as like one of the great movies.
I actually
Animation.
think it's good.
Oh,
You
I
think it's
love.
only good? Okay.
I love Little Mermaid. Oh my god.
Because
I love the
animation's great.
soundtrack.
I'm clearly not the Little Mermaid demographic here.
Fair. But I think the music is spectacular in that freaking movie. Villain, most of the characters, not all the characters are
It
great.
is.
I totally
I
missed
will say,
you put,
even
we put
almost
Roger Rabbit
even though
in
I
the
haven't
best.
seen it, I've
Oh,
listened
Hell
to
yeah.
like the villain song and stuff so many times. And of course, we all know Under the Sea.
Yeah, everyone knows Under the Sea. We also got
Under the sea.
what is
we
Ariel's
also-
song?
Part of your world.
Part-
We had Under the Sea.
Yeah, Under the Sea, Part of Your World.
Yeah.
Poor Unfortunate Souls is like.
I don't like
is-
villains.
It's so
but I
slept
love
on.
that
It's
song.
such a good song.
I hate villains. I'm never one for the villain. And I love that song.
So sad.
I think it's just she's so good at singing
but
it.
true. it's so good. Oh, I love it. You know what?
Do I help them? Yes, I
I
do.
do. I know, that's so good.
I'd put bottom of great. Since you think it's just good, we say it's great. I think bottom of great is a good spot for it.
Again, I'm not saying
That's not great.
Not better than that. I'm just saying, like, my
Yeah,
personal
yeah.
experience with it is it's fine, but it's not a movie I personally identify with.
Yeah, sure.
Do we have to have
Alright.
a Disney marathon with Michael?
I'm down to have a Disney marathon with anybody.
I'm actually. I was talking to Zach about this earlier. I want to go through and watch everything in the canon.
Oh, I don't
In,
want to
in
have
the
the.
canon of like core Disney films.
I'm not watching the princess movies.
The old, she's saying she doesn't want to watch the old princess films.
I'll start with Oliver and Company.
If we pick a good selection of movies.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
But,
down.
you know,
though.
it's going to be one of those kind of things where we're only half paying attention. We're just kind of talking over it because
Yeah,
none of us can sit still and watch it for several hours at a time.
I definitely can't. Not if I'm home. If I'm at a movie theater, I can. I cannot when I'm at home.
Yeah.
I cannot do
But,
it.
like,
it
hanging
depends.
as a group,
Yeah.
we're not going to sit in dead silence and watch movies all day.
I can't
Right,
Yeah.
right.
find it.
Okay, so yeah, it's not there. I told you we don't have.
No,
Downloader.
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, I think we have it in here.
I was like, I can't find it.
Sure we have it in here. If we don't, that's weird.
That is really weird because that's a big movie.
Yeah, I swear I got all of them. No, it's Hunchback.
It's the next one, though. I think, right?
That's
Yeah, it is.
Aladdin.
I don't see
Or-
it.
Okay.
Maybe I don't have it. Huh. Oh well.
Guess we can't talk about it.
Guess we can't talk about it.
No,
Yeah,
you
fine,
just
yeah.
get it real quick.
You can't add.
I'm talking about like I don't like this movie. Like I'm not.
We can
gonna
just
put
talk
on
about
my
it.
list.
Yeah.
We're like, hey.
I think that's what we're universally going to agree on this.
Why is
Beauty and the
that
Beast?
not
I
in
love
here? That is weird.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are going to argue with that.
Yeah.
That's one
Yeah.
of the
I don't.
big
I
ones.
don't think that one is a great, but I think it's good. I think it's a good movie. Doesn't really have any.
Yeah, I'm
issues.
actually with it. I guess high grade is
I
where
wanna
we're
know
going to
why,
have to find the
Frank
middle
and
ground
Weenie
because
and
me and Mike will
not
both put it top tier.
Nightmare for Christmas.
Sounds
Really?
like
Well, then Beauty and the Beast, great. Hell, we could put a top tier. I don't have an image, so I can't actually put it on the list. Apparently, I must have forgot it somehow.
How do you have Frankenweenie and not know?
I know.
Christmas? That doesn't
Oh,
make sense.
because Nightmare wasn't listed.
That's weird because it is a Disney movie.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast is a Disney movie. It wasn't listed, so I didn't. When I was saving images, it wasn't on there.
Should
so
I just
It
had
said
this
it's
list?
too good to be just restricted by it's a Disney movie.
Um,
I mean,
Isn't it
jokes
funny?
aside,
That is weird.
it's one of only a handful of animated movies that have been nominated for the Best Picture Oscar.
very,
it's
very
One of the
fair.
major reasons they actually made a category for Best Animated Film.
Very true. Unfortunately, Tier List Maker doesn't let you add stuff after you've made the list. So,
That's
so I don't, or if it does, I don't know how.
That's
so,
mad dumb and stupid, yo.
Dude, that's mad dumb and stupid, yo.
Wait, we'll go down.
Sounds like the dude from.
I don't know.
What
I
is
don't
it?
fucking-
What is at the bottom?
No, it's just more of the same. So sad. Yo, let's see what happens if I don't want to reset it though.
Save/download.
Yeah, that just saves what we've done.
Okay.
I don't know. So Beauty and the Beast, I don't have it for some reason, but it would be in the best. So there you go.
Bleh.
For whatever reason, I guess I didn't grab it.
Yeah, that's cool. That is so strange. I cannot see it anywhere.
That's my B. I swore I got every.
So Pocahontas is next, right?
No.
I think
No, Pocahontas is several more down. No, next is 1992's Aladdin. It's in the best, man. This has to be in the best.
Yeah, I got it, and yeah.
Like,
I probably great, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'll go
Lo-
great. Actually, is how I feel about that movie. As if that's a bad thing. Like, yeah, I feel like it's great.
okay, it's great. All right, I'll concede. I think it is one of the best, though. Great
I mean,
villain,
you don't have
great
to
music.
concede. You can still think it's best.
No. If I'm outvoted, I won't fight.
I don't. Democracy.
I stand opposed to democracy. But yeah, no, Aladdin, it's really good. Fucking Jafar is great. The music's great. Genie is one of the best supporting characters in a Disney movie.
Oh, 100% for sure. Great
Ja-
songs.
Jasmine's is pretty good. She's one of the better princesses.
Oh yeah, she.
The,
For sure.
the Sultan's,
Lee is one of my favorite Disney song that I can't say any of the lyrics to.
Prince Ali.
Fabulous he,
Prince Ali, fabulous he,
Ali
Alibaba.
Strongest 10 regular men.
Guys in my division would just start singing that for no reason.
It's so
Yeah.
good, man. It's really good.
Prince Ali.
Prince Ali.
Yeah, I thought Pocahontas was like 93, so.
Nope.
No, I think
No.
95 or 6.
It is 95, yeah. But
Oh,
next
okay.
is 1994's The Lion King. I mean,
Best
in
tier.
my opinion, I think it's the best Disney movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
found
think
Beauty and the
it's between
Beast.
those.
There it is.
Oh, that's why we have it. We have it. It's a weird poster.
Yeah.
There we go. We found it.
Beauty and the Beast for me.
That's why I thought it was weird it wasn't there.
I've got
It's
one
'cause it's the
I
weird
personally
poster.
think's the best Disney movie, but it's not on here yet.
Right, we haven't got
Yeah,
that.
we'll get to my favorite as well.
But,
Yeah.
dude, Lion King, God, it's so
I love
good.
Lion King. I don't know if I'd say best
So-
though.
Like, it's
Fucking-
Hamlet. It's Hamlet done better. Like, all the characters are great.
Really want you, Zach, I really want you to go to like a college literature class and just.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a college theater class and straight up just tell them
tell the
it's
teacher
Hamlet,
that-
but better. God, it's so good. The music is probably some of the best.
Feeling so good.
Fucking Be Prepared. I just can't
Oh.
wait to be king. Hakuna Matata. And it looks amazing. Like Lion King is probably the only Disney movie I can think of no issues.
Fucking his half sister.
Yeah.
What?
To be fair, they are lions, man.
No, yeah, I know. It's a joke.
I get it. Dude, it's Demon Slayer. It's fine.
Yeah.
They're supposed to.
Yeah, but at least with Demon Slayer, it's not even implied, let alone canon.
Bro,
No, it's completely canon in Lion King.
yeah, it is
Who
kind of.
was her Oni-chan? What?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Dreadbread says no, Lion King's good, but not in the best. I completely disagree.
Yeah,
I can't even say it would be great.
I think
It's
it's the best, but if it was my personal rating, it'd probably be a bit lower in that tier.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
But it has to be
yeah,
in the
my
best at the
personal-
very
It's not
least.
my number one.
But it has
but-
to be in the best.
I wouldn't rate it any lower than great on my own.
Yeah.
Like, I'd probably
The
put it in
studio
great
made
if it was up to
47
me
feature
personally.
films that were
But that's
not-
because I would
they
put
were
about
just
two
a goofy
things
movie,
in
though.
the best
Yeah.
tier.
No, yeah, I agree. I can totally understand. Like, it's not my favorite Disney movie either. But it is not, like, it has to be in the best. I wouldn't. It's probably my top 5 favorite Disney movies. It's not number one, but God, is it good.
Might be top 5 for me, definitely top 10 for me. There's a lot of Disney movies,
There's a lot of Disney movies. There's so many.
and if we're including Pixar as well,
Yeah.
it gets a little competitive in the next.
Yeah, and then I was about to say, I was gonna say top
Speaking
two.
of-
Did mostly
We're not-
We
We're-
should get Toy Story by now.
Nope, not quite, because we're first at Pocahontas from 1995.
I'll give it like.
I think
ugh.
it's meh, honestly. I wasn't
It's
big on it.
meh.
Ashley loves that movie though.
Oh my god, it was my childhood.
Yeah.
I had
that was-
everything Pocahontas. Oh my god.
where would you put Pocahontas, Ashley?
Pocahontas.
I find it
Um,
interesting that out of those Disney, out of like after like Aladdin and whatchamacallit,
Lion King.
Lion King.
Yeah.
Those movies, from what I remember,
Yeah.
those movies weren't necessarily being made to be like serious Oscar contender movies, but like Pocahontas was, and Pocahontas ended up kind of
Not succeeding.
Pocahontas
in
is
that.
probably, for me personally, the weakest movie of the Disney Renaissance.
yeah. That's what I think is kind of
That's
funny. Is
probably
they were
fair.
trying to make it like
I don't think
like
it's a
Beauty and
bad
the
movie
Beast Part
though.
2. It was going to be this is going to finally win us the Oscar, like a Best Picture Oscar or something.
Well, then,
And it like
I think
was basically like people were like, this is good to
I
find.
was like, yeah, I'd put it
When
in
it came
good.
out. Then
No, I wouldn't put it in meh.
The movies that
put
they
it in
were just
good.
like
What?
think
Didn't win an
Yeah.
Oscar for historically inaccurate white saviorism?
yeah.
I just take it as
yeah,
a
they
Disney
just
movie.
they based it on a story that was
I just
was
like.
a- was an
The guy in
interesting
the story and
yeah.
historically wrong.
yeah. So
No,
so what do we think? So
It's meh.
Meh.
I also say meh. Ashley says it's great.
I said good.
Say
Has
good.
Ashley even voted? Ashley, have you been voting on any of these other ones? I feel like I never hear you talk.
Yeah, she hasn't talked much, even though she likes Disney.
I keep getting distracted.
Oh, okay.
I did not participate in your
I'm
vote.
sorry, I'm putting it top of meh, baby.
Hey, at least it's the top.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's better than Snow White. I would say.
Not
that.
everybody's childhood was Pocahontas. I
Yeah.
had a freaking. I had the bedspread. I had a chair that had Pocahontas on it. I had
The towel.
Are you
the
telling
curtain.
me
Yeah,
you were
the towel.
sitting on
I want to get that
Pocahontas'
towel again because I don't
Yeah,
know where the
Ashley
hell it
loved
went.
sitting on Pocahontas' face. She did it all the time.
It was a
I
little
didn't see
tiny
Pocahontas
like.
until I was about 25.
So you were the ideal demographic for the film.
Here's
The
the
chair.
thing.
It was like a little
As we'll get to when we get to the 2010s.
Well, I
No, I
got the
like
Pocahontas
Disney
chair,
movies still in the 2010s.
and my brother got
It has nothing to
a
do with
Batman
the age
chair.
in which I watched it, really.
It was like a little lounge
No, I was
chair.
more meaning the Pocahontas themes. What? You ripped out your phone guard.
It was in my ear.
All right, next
That
one.
scared me. No,
What?
you gotta do Goofy movie.
Oh yeah, then we got the Goofy movie. That's right. This one's not listed, but I added it because it should be. So this is, of course, 1995's The Goofy Movie. It's really fun.
Yeah, I'll put it in.
I'd put in good, yeah. I don't think so. I'd put it above Robin Hood. It's like high good. High good. But yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. God tier. That's what James said. It has good music, just overlooked.
Oh my god, that
If
soundtrack.
you think that movie,
Overlooked.
I have to say, if you think that movie's overlooked, you're insane. Because I hear people talk about that movie all the time, and not just Ashley.
Yeah, I was like, you hear me talk about it all the time. I love that fucking movie. There's a reason I have a Powerline pop vinyl. There's a reason I have that.
Powerline back out on shirts at Target. That movie is talked about.
Yeah, like hardcore. The music is good though.
In fact,
The few
to
tracks.
the point where I'm like, I'm kind of scared to say it's just good. Because people who like goofy movies, like, it's like the best movie in the world for them.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Goofy movie stands are kind of terrifying.
It's like
Am
one
I
of those.
terrifying?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I have to live with you. I know
This
the
is-
answer.
Oh,
Goofy
okay.
movie stands are Tumblr and
Oh no.
in like 2010 terrifying.
Yeah. Well, it's because they're '90s kids, the worst kids. I know I'm one of them. Well, next is
the literal beginning of the
The movie
decade.
came out when I
will say,
was 2.
yeah, the worst.
yeah.
I grew up on that movie.
Yep, checks out.
We're
All right,
all the
next.
worst. We're
I'm
all
just gonna
90s
say
kids.
it. This needs to be in the best. It's 1995's Toy Story.
Toy Story!
Yeah.
Like, God, it's Pixar's first movie, and they made one of the greatest animated movies of all time.
Well, I'm in a weird spot with that one.
Yep.
Because on the one hand, it is the first feature-length 3D animated film ever.
100%.
That one,
On the
I
other-
can't disagree because I
You
don't
can
know.
tell.
I don't know any difference.
Oh yeah, the animation hasn't aged great.
It was 95. It was a computer animated film.
All the human characters are a little on the borderlines.
You're right. Thankfully, they're not shown on screen too often. But you're right about that.
I put it in great tier personally. It's up to you guys, obviously. You outrank me or
Put in
outvote
what?
me, but
Also, put in great.
Yeah, you think great?
Mhm.
Fine, I'll put it top of great. It's really good. No, it's just great. Oh, that's
Crap.
crazy. Next is a movie I still haven't seen for some reason. It's 1996's The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
that's high good tier.
Yeah.
Hi, good. Okay, I hear people say it's like the best, and
On the one hand, Judge Frollo, and
it's
specifically his musical number Hellfire.
No.
Fire.
No.
They are.
He's too
It's
obsessed
one
with
of the most
Esmeralda and it's
top-tier villain
creepy.
songs.
He's a creeper.
Honestly, one of the top tier
Yeah.
villains that just doesn't get credit.
Oh yeah, no one talks about
That-
Frollo. He is one of the most despicable villains in Disney, and he's amazing.
Ugh, I
Yeah.
hate villains.
I don't know if he's underrated or not, 'cause I feel like a lot of people have been.
Yeah, people who people who talk about him all say he's great. So I guess he's not
Yeah.
underrated. He's just not talked about much.
Yeah. Well, I thought that's strange.
So I mean, I guess he is underrated, but for the people who like do know him, tend to be very positive.
The big problem, honestly, the big thing holding that movie back is Disney trying to make it fit the standard of Disney Renaissance movies.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Here's-
looks great.
A couple of pointless musical numbers, and here's some comedic relief side characters who add nothing
Yeah.
to the story.
That's actually the only thing I haven't seen the movie, but from what I've heard, the only thing people really complain about is the unimportant.
I only counted 86
comedy
movies
characters.
on there. Did you put
Yeah.
Encanto
And
on
the
there?
over sexualization of Esmeralda is something that is generally talked about.
Right
It's
here.
like,
It's the
Then
house.
we're missing
I was in the
something.
I'm
Sure.
losing to a
I counted.
Yeah, right here.
I counted 86, but I might have
Like,
just counted
people
wrong.
forget that, like, part of the reason Genie was so great,
Let me
yeah, was
see.
because Robin Williams was fantastic.
You know what?
but
Let's
Genie
just do it
actually
by
had
how
a stake in
what's
the
in
plot.
the tiers. Let me
It was
use
an
the
actual
calculator.
member of the story.
And
Yeah.
has one of the best
And
tracks in
same
Disney.
with, like, Sebastian for The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
He was an important supporting character for Ariel.
Yeah.
You can't just throw cute animals in and hope it fucking works.
Yeah, Disney, stop it. You keep doing it. Why does Rapunzel have a chameleon?
Because
Okay, well,
Pascal
I
is
will say,
awesome.
though, the horse.
It's fine. It doesn't take away from anything to have the funny little chameleon. But with the gargoyles and the Hunchback of Notre Dame actively taking up screen time for no reason, they have no say in the movie.
Isn't
Yeah,
what,
'cause wasn't
isn't
there a
one of them
couple,
Whoopi
like,
Goldberg?
scenes with just the
The
gargoyles?
hyenas.
Oh, that's one of the hyenas. You're right. You're right.
Then who are you talking about?
I thought she was one of the gargoyles. Yeah, no, you're right. That's one of the hyenas. You're right.
I'll look at.
Have you
I'll
seen,
look it
by
up.
the way, Zach, have you seen Hellfire?
Yes, many times because it's so good.
Okay, yeah.
I've seen
Wow.
covers. I've seen the original. I've seen
Hunchback.
no, it's a
Wrong.
that and the
movie.
Bells of Notre Dame are both great.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic tracks.
I like his. Wait, is that his song?
They're both his songs. Though
No,
one of
I
them
mean,
he doesn't sing.
What's
the whole song.
Quasimodo's song?
Which one is Quasimodo?
It's Light of Heaven, I think.
Light of Heaven. Okay, because that's when he's in the
Because
tower.
if
I
you
don't know,
actually
I like
got
his
it on
song.
Spotify, they're the same song. The official release is hold on, I got a Disney playlist here.
Okay.
Yeah, Heaven's Light, and then it transitions into Hellfire.
Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense since they're essentially polar opposite songs.
It's just a shame that Heaven's Light is just fine, but Hellfire is amazing.
Right.
And so I have to just skip through until the fucking
Until the
time mark transitions to Hellfire. I
That's-
don't give a fuck about Quasimodo's song.
No,
That's
Jason
funny.
Alexander's one of
For
the
the fucking-
gargoyles, though.
That's cool.
Goddamn celibate priest having an existential crisis because
You
he
know
got
who Jason Alexander is, right?
Yeah,
Well,
no,
like,
it's really fucking good.
But yeah, as a whole, the movie's fine.
Oh,
It's a good.
The guy from Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, yeah. Well then we're at to 1997's Hercules.
Let's
That
also
is my
Hercules on
number
a
one.
roll.
Okay,
Can it be
I'll
the
be
best?
real with you. I love that song. I love that movie so much. I think it's just good.
No, I want it to be the best.
I
It's
love
so
it.
good.
Fuck.
0 to Hero,
know
yes.
It's historically
It's not
inaccurate.
so-
I don't give a
I don't
fuck
care
if
about that.
it's kind of a stupid plot.
0.
It is.
I don't give a fuck about any of that. You tell me one character in that movie that isn't beloved. One character in that movie that isn't enjoyable for every second of screen time they have.
Hercules. He's fine.
Everyone likes Hercules. He just gets
Rapunzel.
overshadowed because everyone else is just amazing.
What's he
Oh,
say?
Pain and
Rapunzel?
Panic.
They're
I love
okay.
They're fine. They're good for what they are.
Pain and Panic are fine.
They're good for the amount of screen time they have.
Yeah, I think Hercules is honestly probably the weakest part of the movie. Is Herc. He's still
But
great.
he is yeah.
It probably is a good to great movie, but it's a best movie for me too.
Yeah, no, like, we're in agreement. We already stated, this has been established earlier in the video. We're not talking about the objective quality. I got countermanded by that.
Okay, I absolutely will never. I will not put it above Aladdin, Toy Story.
So best here.
I'm just telling you that right now.
I also just don't feel like Toy Story is an amazing movie for me
No,
personally.
you
So I
know what we
wasn't gonna
gotta
rate.
do again? Watch Hercules in Spanish.
Yeah, absolutely.
You remember when we did that, Michael?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no, Hades and Meg are enough to put it in top tier.
That's,
We
yeah.
once
No, I
watched it
agree.
in Spanish for
Megara,
no reason.
aka Meg, and Hades are amazing.
That was so weird.
God, Hades could have been awful, but man, James Woods just is the best.
And it's apparently like his favorite character ever, since he will take any excuse to play the character.
That's fantastic. You know what? Fine. For that fun story, I'll put it at the best. Fine.
Hell yeah.
Still completely disagree with that.
Especially
do that.
since we watched it in Spanish.
Yeah, but you disagree, but you also don't because you also agreed that you personally would put it up there by preference.
I would put it in great. I still probably wouldn't put it in the best. Based on how much I love that movie, I'd say it's a great movie.
By the way, Mike, I didn't mean to overshadow you if you wanted to talk.
Oh no, I mean that's pretty much what I was gonna say.
Huh.
Also, the songs are like just
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, 0 to Hero. What was the Muse's first song called?
The
Gospel
Truth.
Truth,
The
that's it,
opening
yeah.
song of the movie. That's probably the best opening song for me personally in any Disney movie.
And that's the
It's gospel.
gospel.
Meg song, like, no way.
Oh
I'm not
my
following you
No.
up.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's
No.
wrong, but whatever.
All right.
Yeah, no, her song is really, really good.
Oh wait.
If only Hades got like a big song.
Hades is such a good villain, he didn't actually need a villain song. And he's still considered one of, if not the best Disney villains.
Yeah, he's probably my favorite Disney villain at the very least.
He's a lot of people's favorite Disney.
He's just so fun. He's so goddamn fun.
He's Disney
That's the
Beetlejuice.
thing.
He is
Everyone in this
Beetlejuice,
movie
yeah.
is a three-dimensional person.
It's okay,
Every
I'm
single
fine,
one of
fine.
these people has wants and
Oh, when
needs
his
and
hair
ups
goes
and downs
crazy?
in their personality.
Yep, he has anger
But-
issues. Herc has
Self-confidence
Daddy
yeah,
issues?
self-confidence issues. Yeah.
He has daddy issues.
Up to now, how often have we had like a love interest who's a betrayer?
I think we had that a few times, but I can't think
On
of
top
it.
of that, how much until now have we had a female character just fully three-dimensional? It's really only in the Disney Renaissance that we even get that. At least me
True.
personally. Granted,
Yeah,
True.
I'm talking up from.
And speaking
let
of
me rewind that.
speaking,
How often do we get such a flawed female character in a like realistic? This is a person who has made mistakes in their life kind of way.
well,
Yeah,
you're
Like,
right.
it's
We
almost
don't get
always the perfect princess who gets like fucked over by some evil person, but like no. Meg is someone who has had their trust broken because that has happened to her constantly in her life. Like
Yeah.
it's such an anyway.
But no, you're
You-
right. Three-dimensional female characters were pretty rare in Disney films. Meg is one of the first for sure, but another one has to be 1998's Mulan.
oh yes,
Yeah.
it's gotta go best tier for me too.
I actually agree with you. My only complaint is the villain is hardly a character.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I would
China's
say
the villain.
Villain is a character. For me, it'd be a great, but yeah, by all means, put it.
he's more of a force of nature villain.
Yeah, but
Sure.
like outside of that, I love that movie. Like the cast is
Yeah.
great. God,
Here's my problem. Not with Mulan, but with like villains who aren't actually characters.
Yeah.
My problem is if they take up a substantial amount of screen time and are actually important, not like they're just generating,
How were we in the dark that
Conflict.
whole time?
but like
And I didn't say anything about
when
being
it's like
in the dark.
I need to actually give a fuck about this character.
yeah.
They have a stake in the movie, not just they're the evil guy. If they're just the evil guy, that's fine. As long as like I'm not supposed to give a fuck about them. And that's why
and that's him. Yeah, you're not supposed to care about him really.
Yeah. I can't even think of his fucking name.
We looked him up the other day, and I still don't remember because we couldn't
and
remember.
I don't need to know it. He is a force of nature. He is just a source of conflict that helps move the story along.
Yeah,
That's fine. He doesn't need more than that to do his job. More than that, in the right way, could have helped him, could have helped the movie, but he's not a detractor to the movie.
Mhm.
yeah.
But then, of course,
Oh.
in the live-action movie, we lose everything.
I haven't seen it, but I have
It's not
heard
very, it's not
lots.
good.
It's okay.
Basically, did you want to take Mulan and make it not fun? Well, that's what we did. We took away all the fun. Now here's your movie. Enjoy it.
Okay, yeah, it is Sean
That's
Yu.
pretty much the motto
Sean
of
Yu.
these live-action movies.
Yeah.
Hey, would you like the same movie but worse?
They made Mulan as
I've
a second
heard that.
attempt for Pocahontas. I mean, Mulan's a different story, though.
Pocahontas, the only way I think if they did a live-action Pocahontas, which they probably are, I'm sure.
Someday, probably.
I don't think
Also,
they'll do that.
Little bit of Disney thing is, I've heard, and I'm sure a lot of people have seen the video from Lindsay Ellis. It's Moana. That's like a second take at Pocahontas.
Moana? The
There's a
hell's
lot
Moana?
of second takes of
Moana.
Pocahontas.
Oh,
Yeah,
Moana.
okay,
Yeah,
Zach,
yeah.
Zach.
I thought you
Okay,
said.
Zach, tell me if this sounds familiar, Zach and Ashley.
No, I know. It is the same story. I've seen
Mike is stealing my role. I'm here for this.
Go for
They
it.
said they know, so okay.
Go for it, Michael. Let's hear.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's a story of an indigenous girl who's the daughter of the leader of their, community.
Yep.
Who has a grandmother figure who's associated with the water and is all mystical.
Mm-hmm.
And they go on, and has their own little, animal sidekicks, of course. Goes on a quest, because they don't, but they've always been like, always valued their own personal freedom and kind of chafed at the idea of being part of the leadership of that community.
Mm-hmm.
And goes off on a quest, fails, has to regroup, and then succeeds.
Mm-hmm.
The grandmother character
appears spiritually through
Willow
objects.
Pass away also in Pocahontas?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
What?
Yeah, it's not to be like Moana is like
I think Moana
just
does
there
it
to
a
make
bit.
Pocahontas to make up Pocahontas, and this might have been a lot of accidents, but it's a lot of shared DNA with those two movies.
Yeah, but I actually like Moana a bit more, but we'll get to that later.
Oh, I mean, me too.
Because so next is 1998's A Bug's Life, which honestly I think is one of I think it's one of the weaker Pixar movies. I think it's kind of boring.
I'd still put it in good, but
that's fair.
For me,
it has some
do
fun
agree.
characters.
I do not remember enough about it. I remember exactly one
I was
thing
thinking
that
when he
almost-
said that, I was thinking
don't
of
think
Couch
that's
Tomato. There's
I remember
videos
the
like that.
movie
Also,
tie-in
oh
game, which
shit,
was
no.
kind of difficult, but pretty dope.
Here's the one thing I remember from that movie. I'm a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah,
See if
no
I
one will
did
ever
what
forget
about
that.
Pocahontas?
What about
So
you,
one thing
Ashley?
Well,
You actually like that movie. Bug's
was it
Life.
Bug's Life? Oh, I forgot which one we were on.
Ashley, you're here.
I'm distracting myself. I'm sorry.
Take away your phone. Give me your phone.
No.
Nope,
Frozen 2. Interesting.
I'm just gonna move on. Bug's Life is bad. It's now in trash tier because Ashley likes it. I've changed my mind.
No. You didn't even move it.
Not yet. Come on, it has Dennis Leary in it. Yeah, it also has Kevin Spacey in it.
And he's problematic now.
Ooh, that's not a selling point anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but you're right. It does have Dennis Leary, but it also has Kevin Spacey. So that doesn't make up for it.
I think it's good.
You're right. It's trash.
If we're going that, Lion King gets moved down a few places on account of the main actors murdered.
No, that's fine.
And, Winnie
Wait,
the
who?
Pooh. Oh wow! Not Winnie the Pooh. I was about to say for Lion King.
No,
Also,
Winnie the Pooh starred in a murderer.
I don't know why I went Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, Jim Cummings is a murderer.
Also recently, Whoopi Goldberg, Holocaust downplayer.
Yeah, we heard about that. That
Wait,
was
what about?
Whoopi Goldberg Holocaust
yeah.
template. Yeah, that's a thing.
I was trying to remember earlier today. Why was Whoopi Goldberg? Why are people talking about her?
What? What about her?
I was trying to remember what people were upset with Whoopi Goldberg about earlier today. I guess I now know.
Oh yeah, she's
That is
claimed
just
that
recently.
she
was
claimed
on...
that the Holocaust was not about race.
It was just white people fighting white people.
Yeah.
Which also which in my opinion also implies that like it's not as serious or something. I don't know.
Well,
And
like,
that
I
doesn't
get
mean
where
the
she
place
was
to get it.
coming
The
from
Holocaust
That's
with
also
it.
wrong.
Black people too.
Yeah, I was saying it's also wrong. So,
Like
you okay?
the Holocaust.
It's just too many people
really
talking
get
at once.
into it.
Yeah.
But we're
And I
here
can't-
anyway.
I just
So
really am not-
Bugs Life, I guess we can put bottom of good, in spite of itself having, in spite of that. Wait, who played Simba?
Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick.
He's a murderer.
Oh,
Did he murder?
yeah, he killed
I-
someone.
I didn't know about that. Oh well.
Was he drunk?
Oh, he had that car accident, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a car accident that was like
His fault entirely,
unfortunately,
right?
it was entirely his fault.
Yeah. I did know about that.
He
That's right.
refused to acknowledge anything about that.
Yeah, I can see why he doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I was about to say I can't blame him
for that.
But like,
I can blame him for killing somebody though.
I don't know that I would ever want to talk about. Yeah, I killed someone in a car accident.
well, like specifically, they've interviewed the victim's family and they've tried reaching out to him just to talk things over, and he's just refused any contact with them.
Yeah, honestly, like it's pretty bad. I honestly would probably do similar, but yeah, I that's pretty.
I'm
bad.
not actually suggesting we move Lion King out of this.
Yeah, because it's just the thing.
If we're gonna judge a movie based on who's in them, it's like,
yeah, there's some bad people here. So now we got. I mean, that would also move down Lion King again because Whoopi Goldberg's in that movie. So, anyway, Tarzan, 1999. There's Tarzan. I think it's great.
for me.
I think it's I think I could put it in great. Its animation's great. The music is fantastic, and I fucking do not like God, I can't think of his name.
Phil Collins.
Yeah, Phil Collins. I don't like Phil Collins, but God, that movie's soundtrack is all him, and it's really good.
It's real good. I give it a good because outside of the movie soundtrack, I don't know. I just never really vibed with that movie all that much.
You know what? I'll agree with you, Isaac. I think bottom of gray. What do you think, baby? You seen Tarzan?
Have I seen Tarzan?
Yeah, have you seen Tarzan?
It's probably
Would have not seen Tarzan.
I've seen that movie so many fucking times.
Where would you put it? No, it's forgettable. I think people talk about Tarzan.
How is Tarzan forgettable? It's beautiful.
I hear about Tarzan. There's a lot of the movie I don't remember.
You gonna
so
put
I guess
it in
that's
great?
I think bottom of great.
Cool.
It's got one of the most brutal Disney movie villain deaths.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Yeah, he struggles because he's like freaking out and hangs himself, snapping his own neck. Like, yeah, it's pretty intense.
I don't know. Tarzan's parents got killed brutally.
That's true, but it's
No,
not nearly as brutal.
This is very implicit.
Got.
Like they show
Here's your
all
ring, by
but
the
the
Oh
actual
my god! I didn't know it was off.
image of him having his neck
Oh
broken.
no. That's what
Basically,
fell
see his
earlier.
legs
Okay.
kicking out from, like, holy shit.
We just see him noodle leg, but yeah.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I do. Alright.
It's blink and you miss it.
1999's Toy Story 2.
Put it in great because it's beautiful.
I do
Yeah.
like Toy Story
Toy
2 a
It's
lot.
the best one.
I will also put in great.
I think it's better than the first one as well.
It's the
I
best
really like
one.
Yeah.
I like it
It's
a lot.
generally agreed to be the best one. Yeah, I have not watched any of the Toy Story movies in years.
Yeah.
You didn't
So-
watch Toy Story 4?
No.
No, say I didn't think he saw that one.
We saw that in theaters.
2000's Fantasia.
I didn't watch it.
What?
2000's
I didn't watch
Fantasia.
it.
I thought Fantasia. I thought that was called Fantasia 2000. It is
It
just
is.
Okay.
No,
So-
it's
As someone hasn't watched it, but now has found out about like the racist centaur character, was it basically just remade, but then they fixed that part, or is it
No,
completely-
Fantasia 2000 is
is
entirely
a
different.
completely remake. Like
Okay.
it's like
it was a way to show that
taking
hey, this is where
Fantasia
this
and then just
is
doing
what we
it.
can do in the year 2000 now with animation.
Gotcha.
I'll
Is
also
that kind
put
of what the whole thing was for the original too? Like
yeah,
this is what we can
yeah,
do.
this is what we can do in the 1940s. You know,
That's a weird way to
I
write
don't
it.
I don't know. I hear it's pretty garbage, but
Fantasia slash. That's what.
but I'll put in haven't seen because I have not really
Let's
seen
just
it.
put in.
So Wikipedia says it continues and builds upon Walt Disney's original idea with the creation of a new musical program interpreted by a group of distinguished Disney artists and storytellers.
Yeah, so there you go. It's a 2000s take on Fantasia. 2000s Dinosaur. I think this is the worst Disney movie ever made. I think
Not even the ride at Disney World can redeem it.
Yeah, not even the ride. Actually, that ride was pretty good.
Is
It's
it?
okay.
What were you?
I
what
like
were
the
you gonna
animatronics in it.
What were you gonna say, Isaac?
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
That's all.
It's
I haven't seen it in
fucking
years.
awful. Like it's ugly. It hasn't aged well. It's what?
The Game Boy video game that they put out with it also sucked.
Yeah, sounds about right. Dreadbread even said, I forgot about that movie, but it is no Land Before Time. Yeah, Land Before Time is one of the S tier dinosaur animated films.
Disney World won't let me forget about Dinosaur.
Yeah,
I watched too many Disney World parks videos.
Yeah, no, Dinosaur, God, it's just boring, it's ugly, and there's like nothing going on. It's
watch
just
anything
bad.
about Animal Kingdom, you get Dinosaur.
Next is 2000's An Emperor's New Groove. That is my favorite Disney movie ever
And
made.
Emperor's New Groove?
I would put it
It's
around
the Emperor's New Groove.
Great to best.
Put
I'm
it
not
in
sure
great too, personally.
You'd put in Great?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll put it top of Great. It is my favorite overall, though. It's just so fucking
I'm
fun.
on the fence. I don't know if I want great or best for it.
It's great, not great.
My big problem is I love that movie, but that movie is really awfully paced. And
Oh,
so,
you're
like,
crazy. It's just pure fun.
It's so...
It is, but like I find myself getting really easily distracted around the middle part.
I can't remember that line. Damn it! I tried to do it.
Just 'cause, like, at a certain point in the movie, it doesn't feel like we have a direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is also the only Disney movie that actively made me laugh. Like, just like straight up out loud laughter.
Oh, it's right. It's hilarious.
Fucking the scene where they point out the fact that, like, they question how they beat them back to Yzma's lair.
Like, oh,
and Yzma's like, ha! Oh, wait, how did we do that? Yeah, and Kronk just straight up points out.
Poison.
I actually don't know. By all accounts, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
It's so
by
fucking good.
all accounts, it makes no sense.
Anyway.
But no, it's
Yeah, no, I only bring it up because that did hurt my enjoyment of the movie, and it's why I don't watch it as much as I might otherwise, just because I just get distracted at a certain point.
One day,
I don't feel like we're getting anywhere.
Myself and a couple others watched it 3 times in a row. First in English, then in Spanish, and then in English again.
I've
never watched that movie in
I have seen it in Spanish.
I've never watched that movie in Spanish.
Yeah, it's actually pretty great in Spanish too. It's really good. Anyway, next is 2001's Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
I'm gonna put it. That's a tough one.
It's right there. It's the one that's.
I want to put
Isn't it underneath
somewhere.
Frozen?
I want to say great.
Isn't that what that is?
Oh, is that Atlantis? Yeah, you
I thought so.
You think it's great?
Great. I'm not sure which, but I want to put it. I'm gonna.
Let me look real
I
quick.
have a hard time with this and Titan AE because they don't. Which I think that's actually Don Bluth, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's not Disney.
Yeah,
I think
not
it's Spielberg actually.
What is it, Disney?
Yeah, it's Titan AE. It's not.
Oh, so.
Okay, but like they. If it feels like anything,
you thought that was
Disney? Titan AE and Treasure Planet all feel like they're in their own little club together.
They pretty much are. And I actually didn't like Atlantis. I thought it was boring.
So I guess then are you talking meh then?
I think it's meh. I know Ashley really likes it, and you said it was either good to great, so I'll put it.
I went great. So
then I'll say top of good.
I think
I first watched that movie on a Disney cruise.
Next is another amazing film, 2001's Monsters Inc.
Ooh,
I think that one's fantastic. I'd argue the best.
I think it's probably great, but I don't love it that much.
Really? Yeah, I'd put it as high as the best, but I'm cool with great.
It's clear. I mean that specifically in that context.
Yeah.
I don't love it as much as putting it in the great tier. I still like it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like,
Getcha.
I really like that movie. It's just the like the characters are so good.
Yeah, probably deserves great tier.
John Goodman can do no wrong, and I actually forget who plays Mike Wazowski.
Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal kills it. Is Mike Wazowski, and Sully is John Goodman, and
I need him to watch
John
more
Goodman's the best.
Billy Crystal stuff. I guess more John Goodman.
What's the little fucking snake dude, Randall?
Yeah, Randall. Yeah, little chameleon lizard.
Oh, man, I love his character development, and the fact that he looks super evil and agitated is because he needs glasses.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, and
yeah, he's squinting all the time. That's why he looks so evil.
Doesn't he have glasses in Monsters University?
Yeah, he does, but they're broken. They
get
broken.
That's how we know this.
Yeah.
Like at the movie, like he loses his glasses or something. It's just
Yeah,
like immediately.
Yeah, it's because he's squinting because he can't see. That's pretty funny. Although we'll get to that movie because
Eventually.
yeah, eventually. Next is 2002's Lilo and Stitch.
The best movie ever.
My personal favorite Disney movie, so I have to put it on best.
I also agree with the best. It's really good.
Yeah.
I love
best.
Lilo and Stitch.
Okay, everybody agrees?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's really good.
Yeah, no.
I love that
The
movie.
music's fantastic. The characters are all amazing.
That
I
movie.
actually was not expecting it to get everyone's best.
That movie got me obsessed with Elvis and Hawaii at the same time for a little bit.
Beyond God tier is what James said. You know what? I kind of agree. It's Lilo and Stitch.
What the hell is his little icons?
They're from different Twitch streamers.
And the only reason it
subscribes to a
didn't
lot of
win the
people.
Academy Award for Best Animated Film is because Spirited Away came out the same year.
Yep. That's the only reason.
That came out in 2002?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, no. Lilo and
Man,
Stitch
David
is really
Chase
good.
was
honestly
busy.
has probably one of the best depictions of like I guess a broken home and how people can deal with that. It's really good.
No, that's kind of that's where I like Disney is when Disney tries to like handle actual personal problems.
Yeah.
That's when I feel like Disney's really at its best.
Yeah.
Oh man, she was really busy.
Like,
that year she also did The Ring.
That's when you're making a movie for anyone, where it's a situation that anyone could be in.
Yeah.
And so it's, you can really relate to the emotions on display. Most of us don't, but there's no helping some people.
Mm-hmm. So next is 2002's Treasure Planet.
I've never actually seen it.
Oh my gosh, I have to put
it. And it's probably better than how much I like it. I think it's fine.
I think I used to love that movie. I think it's pretty great, but
I think it's good.
Yeah, I'd put it in good as well. Though.
I don't think it's nearly the trash fire that I've heard a lot of people say it
people
is.
hate that movie, and I don't know what it is.
It's weird because what I hear all the time is how it's an underrated treasure.
We need to put that on our
Yeah,
list.
it's weird because there's no middle ground. People who like the movie say, "Man, it's an underrated good movie," and people who and everyone else, like other people, are like, "Yeah, that movie is fucking like the worst." It is the biggest Disney flop of all time.
Yeah,
that is accurate. It is the biggest flop Disney has ever made.
Is it?
But it is a great movie.
Does that include Black
big
Cauldron?
taboo thing of alienating its core audience. That's not a movie.
I'm curious. What? Because it's been a while since I've seen it.
Wait, what?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said, how does it alienate its audience? I didn't.
Yeah.
Because it's clearly kids. It's not a movie that I ever knew any other kid who was like, "Damn, man, I need to watch this movie."
That's true.
Like,
you know what? As a kid too, I was
Johnny
really
Resnick.
into the novelization that came with it.
Johnny Resnick, lead
Like,
singer of the Goo
I'm
Goo
not saying
Dolls.
no kids were like
Does the
game
music.
for that.
Oh no.
Aesthetically, stylistically, it didn't match anything else Disney really had done, and in this case, that hurt the bottom line.
That's fair. The only real complaint I have with the movie, though, is just the fact that the sci-fi aspect of it plays very little into the actual movie.
Apparently, it's the second time
Well,
that happened.
Treasure Island, but
Apparently, an Italian film in 1987.
It's just the story of Treasure Island, yeah. But
Really?
like the fact that it's sci-fi doesn't really add anything to it. It's based on an Italian miniseries.
No,
Treasure
it's
Island.
it's at least the
Visual
second.
thing.
Oh, the second one to do that. Okay.
There's an Italian movie in 1987 also put Treasure Island in space called Treasure Island in Outer Space.
So the next movie, 2003's Finding Nemo.
Where
I'll
did
put
you
in
put Treasure Planet?
great.
I actually agree. I think it is a great
Bottom
movie.
of great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with bottom of great. I think it's.
I know it's like everyone and their mother loves this movie. Maybe I just seen it too many times as a kid.
That's fair. I watched it a lot.
You can
as a
only
kid.
hear like the shark thing and Wallaby Lane jokes too many times before you start to hate the thing.
Yeah.
I was 10 when that
Was
movie
it
came out.
Margin in Frozen?
What? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, probably.
Well, no, because it didn't have a song.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, what?
Saying was it our generation's Frozen who like blew it up as like one of the all-time greats, but it's just good. It's kind of, but yeah, there's no like iconic song from the film though.
Well, because it wasn't a
I
musical.
will actually argue, and we'll get to it later, that Frozen is still great, but
No, unless you count.
you can only hear anything so many times before you start to resent
the song
it.
at the sun.
I mean, I think the movie is meh, but I think it's got some damn good music, with one exception. One song in there is terrible. Yeah, we'll get to it.
Okay.
2003's Brother Bear is really
it's
really forgettable.
I'm on my way.
Meh.
Yeah, it's
If I have seen it, I did forget it.
Yeah,
I actually haven't seen Brother Bear,
and then I remember nothing about that movie.
It's very forgettable.
I know the Phil Collins songs.
Yeah, the songs in it by Phil Collins again are actually pretty good, but like it's just fine. There's nothing really wrong with it, other than the fact the plot's really dumb.
Wow, going back to Treasure Planet.
Yeah.
Apparently it was pitched at the same time as Little Mermaid.
Wow. Took them a long time to get that movie greenlit.
That's a lot of Disney movies tend to be in development hell for a long time.
That's fair. When you try and build so many.
In fact, I think Hunchback Notre Dame was a development hell movie. If I remember correctly, I think a lot of movies like Aladdin and stuff were like, you have to make us like Aladdin and something else, and then we'll let you make this other movie type stuff.
That's probably true.
I want to say that's what it was. Was the guy was Hunchback Notre Dame had been kicked around and really wanted as an idea by one of the guys at Disney, and they made him make, I want to say, Aladdin and Pocahontas, maybe. I feel like Aladdin for sure, and then or maybe The Lion King, before they would even start like doing anything with it.
Gotcha. So the next movie is 2004's Home on the Range, which I have not seen.
Did not see.
Yeah,
what a coincidence.
I'm pretty sure the next three movies, it's probably like none of us have seen.
Oh, wait. You talking about movies being in developmental hell?
Yeah.
Frozen.
Oh, did that take a long time too?
Oh yeah, it did.
It went through many different iterations.
Tangled 2, I think was like, I think Tangled was something they've been trying to do since like when Disney was alive.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh no,
I know that one had a bunch of name changes.
Frozen was more like they wanted to make a Snow Queen movie.
Yeah.
And, like back in like the 30s or 40s or something.
So it really wasn't like a back burner, but it was like an idea that was pitched that didn't get greenlit until way later. So next is 2000.
More like the idea they kept coming back to and then being like,
oh yeah, and there's like, nah, not right now. Yeah. All right, we're out of ideas. Let's throw it in there.
Yeah.
Next is 2004's The Incredibles. I love that movie.
Ooh, that's definitely a great tier movie to me. At least.
What do you think, hun? Honestly, my only complaint is the animation hasn't aged great. I have no other issues with that movie.
It was made when you were 10, so...
Yeah, I was pretty young.
I was 11, so...
They knew their audience. They knew Zach was there.
Yeah.
Waiting
for my Disney superhero movie.
We can put in great.
Yeah, I'll put top of great. It's really really good. Ears bugging you now?
No, I gotta go bathroom.
Okay. That's fine, because the next movie, I don't care what anybody has to say about this movie, because I know exactly where
the sky is falling.
It is going in its own tier, because I'm going to make a new tier, and this is a Chicken Little tier. It's the worst movie they've ever made.
I've never seen it. I haven't really had a desire to see it.
It's awful. It is an awful movie. It is ugly even by then standards.
Chicken Little doesn't look bad.
It looks.
I gotta agree. Like Chicken Little is like
fine.
the worst summon in Kingdom Hearts. So
he's right. Yes, hon.
Wait, we were summon Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, in 2.
Two.
Character,
I forgot.
Everybody else looks weird.
Yeah, because I want to use the fucking summon.
I didn't even know it came out before Kingdom Hearts 2, actually.
Yeah, it did. So here's the thing about Chicken Little. It's really bad. As I said, it's ugly. It's bad. The plot is stupid. The characters are terrible. In fact, the part of the ending of the movie is one of the characters, who's this like dog girl, who bullies everyone, ends up losing her memory and becomes like this kind of like girly girl type character. And when they're trying to use the aliens' technology to turn her back, one of the characters says, "Stop, I like her better this way," and they start dating because she's a girly girl now.
Ooh. Oh, that's creepy. I hate that.
Yeah, no, it's pretty awful, but that's the ending of the movie, and then they have a dance number, and then the movie's over. It's fucking awful.
That sounds amazing, but like bad movie.
So movies are in Chicken Little tier. I'll give you a hint.
I'll give you a hint. It's bad.
There's only one movie in the Chicken Little tier.
What have I walked into?
Jungle.
You have
walked
walked
literally walked in the towards the end of our Disney tier list.
Towards the end.
A lot of shit left.
We're only in the 2000s,
But
silly.
we've got less than 20 years left out of a 80-year history. I think we're getting towards the end.
That's fair.
Well, no, because we've now added.
Oh,
hey,
Brosif's
ours
on the chat.
Doubling how many movies we're seeing.
Oh, that's fair.
Like,
So,
you gotta think, the 70s, we had like, what, 3 movies in the 70s? The whole decade? We
That is-
have more movies in the 2000s than we have in like the 60s through the 80s.
That is fair.
so to catch you up to speed for a second, Brosif.
I think I saw your poll earlier, so I think I have an idea of what's going on.
Yeah, so we're just talking. He's in the Discord. We're talking about the Disney and Disney Pixar movies, and what we were just talking about was Chicken Little, which, by the way, is the worst
So
film ever made by an animated studio.
We're doing a tier list specifically. We have now 8 tiers. The lowest tier is technically not the lowest. It's I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And then the tiers go from top to bottom. The best, great, good, meh, bad, trash, Chicken Little.
Damn.
I put it as Chicken Little / awful.
No, not slash awful. It's Chicken Little.
Yeah.
All right,
You
I'll
don't
fix
need
it.
the awful to qualify it.
Yeah, to quantify
Watch
it.
me though, because like I said, I haven't seen this. Watch me, because I do want to go through and watch all these movies. Watch me watch and go, oh, you know, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, you know, you're okay with it.
I don't know. It's hard.
If someone's bullying you, if someone's bullying you, lobotomize them.
Right here.
Yep,
Damn.
that happens in the movie. Literally at the end of the film, one character gets zapped by an alien ray and loses her memory. She's been bullying him the whole movie and she's the worst, but now she's like a girly girl. And at the end of the movie, they're going to turn her back, but one of the characters stops them and says he likes her better this way, and then they start dating.
This definitely sounds like a terrible.
It's also
It's Chicken Little here, so you
yes,
know.
you know what it is. It's also it was ugly in 2005 when it came out. Like its animation is some of the worst I've ever seen from a major studio.
Goodness.
So the next movie is 2006 Cars.
Never watched it.
Seen it.
You can apply this.
I saw it once as a kid.
It's really boring, dude. I hate Cars. Kerchow.
I
It's
just-
not really.
This is-
All,
Ka-chow.
aside from getting me to where I need to go, I have no interest in cars as a thing. So I was like, no, I'm not watching this movie about
What
cars.
is
I'm gonna
that?
put it like bottom of meh because I don't think it's actually bad, but it's not very good. It's,
Why did I think I heard a cat?
I don't know. I
Nobody
didn't-
has a cat.
All right. So next is
What about
She thought she heard one.
I thought I heard a cat, and I was like, nobody has a cat. Where am I hearing a cat?
Yeah, I got a cat now. I got Cat Dog.
Yeah, I got cat dog. No, I meant that seriously. I have
Yeah,
cat dog.
I have Cat Dog. He's here. I sewed him together myself.
Yeah,
So together.
he's chained to my heater.
Oh my god. He just kind of makes noises sometimes. Don't worry about him.
I'm gonna charge my
It's
phone.
okay.
He's
It's a little bit
just here-
little unorthodox. It's all good.
he's
So,
just
someone's like,
thirsty,
"Hey,
and then you just like throw a water bottle at him. Fucking at him.
Oh my god.
cat dog, cat dog. Are you a regular little cat dog?
Hello.
The next is 2007's Meet the Robinsons.
That movie
Never
is
seen
better
it.
than you
Never
think
seen
it
it.
is.
But it's decent.
Yeah, it's probably one of those movies that a lot of people skipped, but it's all right. It's
I know I
pretty
shouldn't
good.
have this on
People
my
I
back
know
like
that
this,
watched
but I'm doing it because it
weren't
feels
like,
good.
wow, that's what fuck Chicken Little. But,
Oh, damn, I fell.
yeah, I didn't know it was a Disney movie for the
Fell on
longest
you
time,
now?
actually.
It doesn't
thought it
look
was-
like one.
I thought
It
it was
doesn't
a
look
DreamWorks.
very good, but
Not good.
yeah. It doesn't look especially good visually, but like it's a pretty good movie, and it's dealing with family drama. And the villain's actually amazing. Like at first he's not very great, but like the twist about him is really good, which is why I recommend checking it out.
Has anybody seen it?
They said no.
Oh, then I can't reveal the twist.
Yeah.
Damn it.
No.
Oh no!
I'm not
Don't
gonna
spoil the
probably
movie.
not gonna be watching the movie,
But I
so
never had the interest of watching.
yeah.
So the twist is it's like one of the characters' friends in the future.
No,
No.
it was his like foster brother or something.
I'll be right back. I gotta pee while we're talking about movies I don't give a fuck about.
Fair enough. It was his foster brother.
Or something.
And
yeah.
the big twist about it is he's not really evil. It was kind of a whole case where he was underappreciated, and basically the connection that you get from him is really well done. It's a very heartwarming.
No,
movie.
like it's like Meet the Robinsons. Oh, hey, it's you in the future.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm you in the future.
I'm you, but stronger.
Yeah, it's just
I
you.
am. I'm you, but stronger. It's when he slowly chokes you. Sorry, baby, I moved my leg. Next is 2007's Ratatouille.
Rat
Haven't
and
seen
patootie.
it. But I always
What have you seen, Michael?
I told you we need to have a Disney marathon with Michael. I told you this.
I was saying,
not seen.
Not
I
gonna
told you.
lie, it wasn't a terrible movie. It was.
It's that
it
one
was pretty,
next to Frozen.
Pretty
It's
okay.
the knives.
people fucking love this movie.
People love
The memes are great.
I love
Like,
Ratatouille.
I love those. I got a
I'd,
bunch
It's
of them.
cute.
I would say it's good. I think it does a lot of good stuff. Overall, it's kind of dumb, but like I think it
What
does
to talk
some
about?
really good shit. Ratatouille.
I don't think this is doing anything.
Yeah, it's fine. It's alright. I don't know what Disney was thinking when they were like, you know what we're gonna do for almost a whole decade? We're just gonna make movies about fucking losers.
Yeah.
Like everyone's loser, and I
Holy
don't
shit,
care
hold
about them
on.
because it's just like they say, it's just like Lightning McQueen says in Cars. If you're not first, you're last.
Okay. My favorite. It's that just
What
that
did he
instantly reminded me of Talladega Nights. Which
That's a line from Talladega Nights.
it's one of my favorite lines ever.
Yeah.
If you're not first, you're last.
What the hell?
It's like, you told me that. I was drunk when I said that. There's so many places you could be. You could be in second, third. Hell, you can even be in fourth. It's such a good line.
Yeah.
God.
Because you think he's just a bad dad, and then it's like,
No,
no.
it's not. He's just stupid.
He's just stupid, yeah.
Dominic said something exactly like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Paul Walker's character is like, oh man, I was this close to beating you. He's like, it didn't fucking matter. You did.
Yeah, what an asshole. Fucking dickhead. But yeah, honestly, so
It was
like
pretty good.
Atlantis. Okay, Monsters Inc. wasn't about losers. Like, they were actually really good at their job.
I mean,
That's what I'm
Mighty
saying,
Mike.
They just changed like
Their outlook.
their company's
Mike's kind of
business structure, right?
No, he was like his coach. He was really good. Like they were the best. That was like their whole gimmick.
I also was just saying that mostly because like.
But no, outside of that, you're actually not wrong. Like Lilo and Stitch is technically is that Treasure Planet. I mean, Finding Nemo, kinda. Brother Bear, yes. I don't know shit about Home on the Range. Incredibles, Chicken Little, Cars, Meet the Robinsons, Ratatouille. Yeah, no, pretty founded actually. It's pretty accurate. They all deal with people who are like considered losers trying to better themselves. But next, 2008's WALL-E, which I think is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the second half of the movie is only okay, but it tells one of the greatest love stories of all time with virtually no dialogue.
Yeah, it's a great for me.
I need to get those pop vinyls they just released.
Yeah.
It's good. Dude.
I would agree with great. I don't think it's quite the best, but man.
I think for the exact reason you.
But what
said,
about
like,
the environmental message?
Humans and like
Yeah.
like the second half of the movie just wasn't really my thing.
Yeah, like the second half, the environmentalism and the fat people, it's fine. But like before that, God, that love story is S+ tier, man.
So I gotta come clean here.
Yeah.
What I'm about to say has nothing to do with the quality of the movie.
Yeah.
But I got bored and went to watch something else.
I mean,
it's fine.
It does. I do feel like
Can you
sometimes
feel
there
it?
are some low points in the movie, so I guess I can't really fault you on it.
Again, not a condemnation on its quality.
It's great. It's about how we all
but
get
I am
fat.
not one for slow
You fat shaming?
No, that's
Yeah.
fine.
No, Wally was fat
We know
shaming.
you have Neanderthal.
Mm-mm.
Unga bunga.
Neanderthals have bigger brains than people, and it's Neanderthals. Thank you. It's a hard T.
Neanderthal.
What about you, Broseph? Did you like WALL-E?
Never seen it.
Okay. Well, now a movie.
I've seen some reviews. That's it.
Yeah.
I was just saying, actually, if you guys.
IGN gave it a 9 out of 10.
I don't give a fuck about IGN's rating system.
They gave it a 7 out of 10 and said too much fat people.
9 out of 10. Too many fat people.
Too much fat.
Too much fat. It made me feel bad.
There's so many fat people. There's no like talking in the movie. I didn't like that.
The dialogue was lackluster at best.
How can I relate to this movie? I'm not a robot. Terrible movie, Disney.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Next movie no one saw. It's Bolt.
I saw it.
I saw it.
I saw it later.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I remember clips of
better
it
than I
in
thought it would be.
passing, and that's it.
Yeah, I thought it would suck, and it was okay.
Didn't watch it.
It was a lot better than I thought it would be, and again, it was a dog, so I had to watch it.
Yeah.
It's a dog.
I thought it was meh, but I'll put it in good.
I got it.
It's
good.
better than a Goofy movie?
No.
Okay.
No,
I'd watch
Did
The
we-
Alice.
Did we skip an extremely goofy movie?
That is a straight-to-video
Straight to
film.
home release.
Yes. that
Really?
Does not
Oh.
count.
We're not doing straight to DVD.
Straight to video.
And we'd be here all day.
Video,
Yeah,
DVD.
because there's
same
so many
thing.
more movies.
I feel like
That can be for another list.
At least I watched.
I won't do another tier list if there's more than 30 fucking things on it.
There is, I think. It'll be its own thing.
Oh, we'll do
I have
all
to
the
see-
direct-to-DVD sequels?
Yeah, but I have to see them because I've watched like 2.
Yeah, I've seen like one of these.
Yeah, I'll
I
have.
guess
We can probably do that at some point, but it'll be a long time because I haven't seen like any of them.
All right.
Next is 2009's Up, which I have.
Best year, honestly, for me.
I enjoyed that movie.
The best first 6 minutes of any animated anything ever,
Yeah.
and then an okay movie.
Yeah,
Emotional
Yeah,
damage!
My-
Emotional damage.
Yeah, my
You're right,
feelings
that's
on
right.
Up is it's
Oh, I've never fucking seen the movie. That's every review I've ever heard of that movie.
and it's
No, but you're not
100%
wrong.
accurate.
It lives in that movie. Super lives and dies by that first 6 minutes.
6 minutes S+ tier. The rest of the movie, like
Okay.
C-ish tier.
Yeah, it's solid. It's you can watch it. It's alright, I guess.
I like Doug.
I don't. I think he's annoying.
No, Doug is the best. That's why he got
put
a
it in
Disney
good-
Plus show.
I'll put it. I'll put it in great tier for.
No,
for
you
my
know
group.
who's
Great,
good?
not
Kevin.
best.
Kevin's
Okay.
awesome.
fucking-
She's the best bird.
The dog got a spin-off series.
Yes. you
Yeah,
did.
it's called Doug Days.
Doug was honestly very entertaining. To be fair.
Did
Yeah.
you like the bird too? It made bird noises.
Kevin!
Isn't that hilarious?
Kevin is
Well,
awesome.
First off, the birds aren't really characters; they're government drones.
Yeah.
Second,
First of all, first the government tells us, oh, birds, they're this fucking flying thing. They're perfectly normal. Then they try to tell us, oh, birds are actually dinosaurs. And I don't think I believe. I think I'd recognize a T-Rex if I saw one. So I don't think birds are dinosaurs. But now we all truth is coming out.
that a
That they're
pterodactyl.
government drones.
Fuck, where's-
And I can never trust a bird.
And then they
That's
have
why
to
I see
No,
a
I
bird,
saw-
I immediately make eye contact and shit
Right
my
there.
pants.
You were just on it.
Oh god.
So next is a movie that a lot of people skipped that I finally watched. It's 2009's The Princess and the Frog.
Oh, I like
Man.
that. I didn't put it in.
Another movie I thought it was
It's
better
a
than I thought it would be.
okay movie with a really good villain song.
I put it
I
in.
had
great.
I'll be real. I also think it's good. I don't like that villain song. I thought it was kind of boring.
I
Dr.
kinda-
Facilier.
It's been a while, but yeah, I'm not. It's not the kind. I wasn't a huge fan of it either. The villain song.
Yeah.
I thought the movie was really good.
Yeah, I thought the movie was good.
Here's my opinion. I think it's a better movie than The Hunchback of Notre Dame by a little bit,
Okay.
but I think it's got a good but weaker villain song, so it balances out to be about the same for me.
Can we talk about
Fair.
like
Whoops.
the unexpectedly brutal Disney deaths?
They're pretty great. They're
Oh,
they're
I can't remember at all how his name dies.
he fucking gets like
It's like crushed.
after being like pulled in by spirits and then a fucking like isn't it like
No,
just
I'm
a
talking about the Firefly. Didn't he just get like
Oh,
crushed
the
under-
Firefly.
under a
Oh, he
boot?
stepped on him. The guy stepped on him.
Yeah.
yeah. I thought you were talking about. I mean, the villain dies pretty crazy too.
No, yeah, Dr. Facilier,
Oh,
he
right.
stepped on
Read
the
that
Firefly.
Louisiana Firefly dying was really well done, but I just didn't care about the character.
I
Yeah.
did, and I didn't think I would. I
It's
thought
J-
I'd find him annoying, and he was actually
It's because
pretty
it's
great.
Jim Cummings.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's
why.
why. Yeah. I love Jim Cummings.
It's Jim
I just-
Cummings.
Yeah.
Again, I think the movie's good. I don't think it's amazing. I think it's good.
Who is breathing? Stop it.
It wasn't me. Okay. Now everybody's just breathing.
No, I know. I just hear full breathing into microphone. Stop it.
Pretty sure it's Joe.
Now I am
I
actually doing it.
Joe, stop breathing.
Stop breathing. You just die. You don't even slowly stop breathing. You just kill yourself.
No, he just turns into a ghost.
How dare you breathe?
Remember, kids, you're worthless, and if you're breathing, you're wrong.
That's pretty good. Next is we're in the 2010s now. 2010s
Whoa,
Toy
whoa.
Story 3.
Oh,
That is the only one that I think is a great tier Toy Story. Like, I would.
yeah.
That
I
being
I think
said,
it's good.
that's because I watched it the day before I went to boot camp, and so like it had kind of a personal meaning.
Fair.
I
It's right there.
Yeah.
think that one was really kind of my favorite of the first three. I haven't seen Toy Story 4, so already you can just put that there. But Toy Story 3 I actually quite liked.
What about you, Barosis?
It might be recency bias. but
I liked the part where the toys were ready to die, and
right.
Now I don't know why we need an existential crisis moment in a Toy Story movie, but at least
yeah,
we're keeping standard with old school Disney movies of having one traumatizing scene in every movie.
So everyone told me how great that movie is. Literally everyone.
Yeah, with you, like you, if I want you to watch anything, Zach, from now on, I'm going to tell you it's hot garbage and you need to see it.
I probably like it then. Yeah, that's probably a good call.
Anytime I'm like, dude, this show's great. You check that, you're like, it's all right, I guess.
That doesn't always happen, but it can
Zach,
happen.
this is hot garbage. You should watch it.
Yeah. I don't think that would work all the time. Sometimes, though. This movie I was told by everyone to watch. I think I finally saw it in, like, 2016, maybe.
I don't remember when we saw it.
I thought it was fine, maybe. I did not care for it.
That's because you've never lived a fucking hard life where you've had to make hard goodbyes, Zach.
Yeah. It's because I chose to have a... I usually made choices to ensure that my life worked out pretty okay. But, honestly, when they had accepted death, I was very emotional. I was like, oh man, this is awful. And I heard about this all the time from everyone. And then they're fine. And then I was like, well, now I don't care anymore. Now I hate this movie. And then I saw the ending and I was like, wow, I don't care. It killed my entire enjoyment of the film.
The ending did?
Yeah, so...
I thought it was I really liked the ending. Like...
Yeah, thematically, it makes total sense and people love it. I didn't care. I was completely taken out.
I gotta say, as emotional and good as that incinerator scene is,
yeah, it is very good.
Fake out deaths are not great in 99% of scenarios.
Which is why I didn't like it, but I liked it up till that point.
Yeah,
but
all the toys died horrible, fiery deaths.
Yeah, I was like,
I kind of was hoping that was gonna happen because it was so set up. At that point, when it was just a fake out,
therapist would have made that year.
When it was just a fake out, it just felt emotional. When it was just a fake out, it felt really much like it was just an emotional, like, emotionally manipulative. Like, it was clearly made to make you sad, but then nothing, and then we just kind of move on. Now, I get him giving up his toys is supposed to be really hefty, but when I already accepted they were going to die and they're fine, I didn't care. Also, why would I care about Andy? He's barely in these movies.
Well, it's not about caring about Andy. It's caring about these toys who cared about Andy.
Yeah, but what are they going to do? They're fucking toys. They were given away. Why would I care about that? Andy's the one who betrayed them. Fuck you, Andy. Fuck you.
Andy's the main villain.
Yeah, because it was one of those things like, this is the last Toy Story thing, and it was
and it wasn't.
In my opinion, it was a great way.
I think Toy Story.
We'll get to it.
We can still do Toy Story movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just won't use ants. They just, you know what I mean? Like, for some reason, it felt like the kind of movie where where it was hard to in my mind, logically, it was hard to be like, well, I mean, Andy's a college guy. Where are you going to go from here? And it was like, oh, duh, you just give him another kid.
Yeah, so you can keep doing movies, absolutely. Disney's got a Disney, bro. Got to make that money.
I don't know if they'll have another one after. They said that the Pixar said they're going to do
it's because, like, dude, story's done.
Original
Toy Story
movies
3 perfect ending.
for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
Why did you make more?
Too, it's a great happy ending for those toys. They still get to be used. They get
we'll talk about 4. Don't worry.
Bittersweet ending.
Yeah,
but it's not.
I don't think that one is on here.
So next is 2010's Tangled. I thought it was fine, but the music is like so fucking good.
Here for me.
High and good. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there. Yeah, I'd say high good. Honestly, my only real complaint about the movie is I don't really like Flynn, the horse, and the chameleon's not a character, so I don't care about that one.
No, you don't like the horse? Is adorable.
No, it's just a fucking horse.
Maximus?
He's just a dick for no reason.
Bro, that voice cracked me up so many fucking times.
We should watch the show.
I also hate Flynn. I don't know why people like Flynn.
He gets better in the show.
I think Flynn is fine.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about everyone in that movie. They're fine.
Yeah. I like Rapunzel, and man, the music in that movie is great.
See, the music's my big thing that...
I remember a song from that movie.
Oh man,
The only song I remember from that movie is Mother Gothel's "Mother Knows Best."
yeah, that one's
And
really good.
I don't like that song. Sound like
I
villains.
think the last like good Disney, last real Disney movie
Song.
villain song.
Song, yeah, I think
After
so.
that, it's pretty much just the one guy from Moana who's more of a side villain.
Yeah.
Now, we talked about this. The main villain of Moana is Maui.
Yeah.
Best boy.
I'm not wrong. He's the one who causes every conflict in that movie.
Yeah.
I just keep hearing
And then
muffled.
his arrogance perpetuates the problem.
He's a great antagonist. But we'll get to him later. Because next is Cars 2, which I never saw.
Oh.
Nah, I've never.
I don't
saw
think
it
people
either.
who saw that movie really saw them.
From what I've heard about
I think I saw the movie and didn't care.
well, we'll put
I
in
think
haven't
everyone
seen.
who watched that movie
It's a
actually
spy movie,
immediately
that's
went
all
into
I
an
know.
out-of-body experience where they were in a different movie theater.
From what I hear about Cars
I
2
did
is
not see it
those
in the theater.
those who liked it tend to say that it's great because Cars 1 was pretty serious movie. Like it took himself pretty seriously. Besides,
Yeah.
the Disney comedy stuff. Cars 2 does not. Cars 2 is like, all right, so we got a world of cars. So clearly there's also spies. So we're going to make a fucking spy movie starring cars and it's going to be fucking stupid and it's going to be great.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Cars 2 is a
Sorry,
spy movie.
Oh, it's Fast and Furious. Gotcha.
Yeah. They literally go on a spy adventure.
Yeah, there's like the
That's-
British car that's a spy. And...
Yeah. They have a James
Alright,
Bond.
so-
Yeah.
Oh wait, we said no straight to DVD movies, so
Yeah.
we already got past like the Airbuds and all that, huh?
Well, we're only talking about animated
Not
movies
doing live
anyway.
action.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, we didn't talk
We're
about
talking
Airbud.
Disney animated canon plus Pixar.
Yeah. So this is just animated Disney
Gotcha.
films that were theatrically released.
Okay.
But yeah,
Just
Cars
making
2
sure.
Cars 2 apparently is just the reason people who do like it is cuz it's stupid as fuck, which I can appreciate, but I have not
Yeah, I
seen.
don't
It
think that's
focuses
valid, though.
more on Mater,
But none of
Yeah.
us have
and
actually
Mater is
watched
dumb.
it, so
but
Right,
Mater
it's in
is
haven't
awesome.
seen. It's in haven't seen. 2011's Winnie the Pooh. I have not seen it.
I forget that exists all
Not
the
seen.
time.
They
They
had a Winnie the Pooh Reloaded. That's awesome.
it was just a new animated movie.
Like
Um,
3D, wasn't it?
No, just
No?
traditional.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it was made to be like a throwback to the classic.
So
series
is that
and
the
stuff.
last one then? The last animated Disney movie? Like 2D animated?
I don't. Is it? Yeah. Yep. All the rest are 3D animated. So next is 2012's Brave.
Good.
I'll die on this hill. I think Brave's a good movie.
Fair enough. I thought it was meh, but I thought it was fine. I did not hate it.
I haven't seen a lot of mid Disney movies in a long time.
It's fair. Honestly, it's again his biggest flaws. It's really fucking stupid, but it's fairly entertaining. The
Yeah.
characters are cool.
Those are bad.
Me mother's a beer.
You only say that because that was from the Robot Chicken sketch.
Yeah, but how she pronounced it is so great. Me
Beer.
mother's a beer.
Okay, that doesn't sound Scottish. That sounds like Wisconsin.
Do you
A
think?
beer.
Did you think she
A beer.
actually sounded Scottish?
Beer.
She was
It's a
voiced
beer.
by a Scottish lady.
I know, but
I thought so.
no,
Yeah.
she was 100%.
Your movies
Uh,
are bad.
Me mother's
By
a
the
beer.
way, Zach.
Yeah.
You don't have to do this, but if you could do an awful German accent for our D&D campaign, I would appreciate you.
I absolutely can do that for you, no problem.
Okay, wonderful. Because Morgan will hate it. And I've already said I wouldn't do it, but I never said I wouldn't encourage someone else to do it.
Best
So
part
would you-
is I'm not gonna do it in character because my character will not be German, but I'm gonna do it anytime I'm talking and asking questions about
Oh,
the
okay, so
game.
we'll just all do that.
Wait, for what?
So it'll be the worst
For what?
for Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, goodness.
So it'll be actually worse. It'll be more annoying. All right, next is 2012's Wreck-It Ralph, which I thought was great.
Yeah, I put great.
Like,
Probably good for me.
Yes.
what'd you think, Broseph?
Never seen it.
It's yeah.
You haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph?
I've really just...
No.
It's so
I've
good.
grown really bitter towards that. We're going to build this great relationship storyline, but then there's going to be this one thing, and it drives us apart for like not even half, like 10 minutes, and then we're going to make up.
There's only one movie that did that it annoyed me, but we haven't gotten there yet.
We'll get there soon enough.
I'll be right back.
It's coming
Okay.
up. Mm-hmm.
It's coming up.
It's coming up.
Outside of that, I like the movie fine. I just don't. I
Yeah.
don't love it. I think it's good.
I would have hated their little breakup scene if it wasn't for how great that scene was done.
I think that movie.
Like,
That's good. I don't know. I'm also like I like video games, but I'm not always a huge fan of. But this is our video game like homage movie thing because it always ends up feeling like
Super Mario Bros. Movie.
no, like what's the Ready Player One type? Like just hey, you see this? You like this, right?
I agree.
You're just gonna toss
but
it in randomly, and then
I agree, but Wreck-It Ralph did not do that much. It did at the start, but not as a whole movie.
Yeah, at the start though.
So
Like it's like, hey,
Space
we got
Jam
the
2.
like Space
Man.
Jam 2
I
exactly.
haven't seen Space
If
Jam.
not for that, how are we
It was
going to
more
have
at the
great
end,
lines
though.
like "Thanks, Satan"?
No, it's throughout the movie.
And that was
True.
the most at the end, though.
Yeah, it was at its worst at the end, is what you mean. So
I
next
just
is
really wish like someone had like Sonic showed up and Sonic's acting really cool, and someone would be, shut up, you fucking loser. And that's the only time you see Sonic in the whole movie.
well, he is in the movie, and no, they just kind
No,
of
like he did the movie as like an ad in the movie.
yeah. He's literally the.
He's not
To be
an
fair,
person.
it's supposed to take place in the 1980s, so it's like classic arcade stuff.
Wait, Wreck-It Ralph?
Impressive since Sonic wouldn't come out for a
Yeah,
decade.
I know. It's very funny. Also,
I don't think
Street
it's
Fighter
actually-
characters are in it too,
I
but
don't
like
think it's actually supposed to be set.
no, it would have
in-
had to be.
Street
It
Fighter
would have had.
Sonic wouldn't come out until the 90s.
Yeah, it would have had to be.
Verify too.
Yeah, it's kind of weird
A
because
Sonic movie or a Mario Brothers movie where they're that's fine. I'm talking about
Just because you're a bad guy does not mean you have to be bad guy.
that scene
I
is
both
great.
love
by the
and
way.
see. I both love and hate that scene.
Because Zangief is great.
Mm,
But yes,
I mean,
it is hilarious. It is stupid to see just a bunch of video game characters.
That's yeah.
Because we got Bison, Zangief,
You
the
literally
demon
could
from
just put anything
Diablo.
in.
one of the ghosts from Pac-Man.
Yeah, one of the ghosts from Pac-Man. But I get your point. But overall, the
And then
movie's
everyone's favorite actors, Seth Rogen and Sarah Silverman.
to be fair,
Was
they
that
actually do.
really Ralph?
No, that's not Seth. Did you say Seth Rogen? That's-
Sarah Silverman.
yeah, he said Sarah. That is Sarah Silverman. That is not
Yeah,
Seth
Sarah
Rogen.
Silverman.
Sarah Silverman's
Silverman.
Vanellope.
No, no,
No, I
yeah, I
did
know.
say
He's
Seth
saying who is Wreck-It Ralph.
Who plays
It's
Ralph?
John C. Reilly.
Yeah, it's John C. Reilly.
Oh,
John C. Oh, my mistake. Everyone's favorite actor is John C. Reilly. It's Sarah Silverman.
Dude, I love John C. Reilly, so you're
John
right.
C. Reilly's great.
Yeah, like, oh,
We were literally quoting him not that long ago.
Yeah, we were quoting him in Talladega Nights. No, honestly, you're right. I do love John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly's great.
No, sorry. I actually thought it was Seth Rogen for whatever reason. They sound.
yeah, and
Yeah, I
like
guess a
said,
little bit.
when you tell me
Seth
Seth
Rogen is just John C.
it's a
Reilly's
very different
type.
vibe for like what the movie's going for.
Right.
I got a movie on the other lake.
Like, but there was no weed in this movie.
No.
Yeah, it couldn't be a
So
Seth Rogen
you
film.
don't
Here,
get him
you can
going
have this.
and then like just fucking weed plumes or whatever.
Can you do your Seth Rogen impersonation again for me,
Ow.
please?
Just what the laugh or
No,
what? Yeah, it's just that's all he
Can I sit
fucking
down now?
does.
I'm gonna. I just really like that.
Good lord.
Yeah, I don't like Seth Rogen.
Did you not like me sitting
He's
on you?
like he's okay, but like yeah, no, like if it's anything outside that,
You
it's,
didn't like me
eh.
sitting in your lap?
Yeah, like he has his
Okay,
place
that's
and he does his shtick well.
Yeah, can't wait to see him play Donkey Kong.
No, because I really like that movie.
I'm looking forward for him to make
Like-
the weed jokes as Donkey Kong. You're right.
Yeah, pumped for it. Let's go.
I don't think that'll be in a Nintendo movie like that.
It'd be like this
It
banana
better be.
tastes funny. Do the laugh.
Well, I don't think you're a Disney executive, Ashley.
Nah, dude, new Sonic movie or Mario movies could be great.
It's definitely one of those
Wait,
movies
it's
that
an
are like,
Illumination
well,
movie, so
I
So it'll look
maybe.
good at least.
What everyone's complaining about
It's
I'm gonna go watch.
definitely going to be a movie.
It's definitely one of those films where the studio was like, man, people love these guys. Let's put them in here. They're famous.
No, I
It's
honestly God believe
Illumination.
they made every casting choice intentional just
That
because
is
of how stupid it is. There's no way it's
impossible. No.
Right.
It is definitely they looked up actor and picked the 10 most popular 10 first appearance actors.
I think it's like they were entirely dumb comedy actors.
Yeah.
There's no way to me that's not intentional.
Good lord.
Chris Pratt. Anyway, next is 2013's Monsters University.
Never
I
seen
can't-
it.
It's whatever.
I thought it was kind of bad.
I feel like it was a movie that didn't need to happen.
Yeah.
Here's my other.
I wanted a sequel, not a
my other
prequel.
single confession is that as I've gotten older, I just haven't really looked back at that era of Pixar with a ton of fondness.
Mm.
So when they got like sequels, I was even less incentivized to watch them.
That's
We
where
saw
this
that in
movie
theaters,
is
so-
brilliant because it's a prequel, and it sets up Randall's entire character arc of not having classes, so he looks evil.
That is funny, but outside of that, I don't like that movie.
What? That's
But I'll put it in.
No, the movie's like whatever. I don't care about it. I watched it once and I'm like whatever.
Yep. Same. Next is 2013's Frozen.
Let it go.
I would say that I haven't seen it, but Sarah literally watched it like a few hours ago.
Really?
What?
Here's Sarah in the background. What?
What?
You're watching Frozen.
Joseph, you keep her fucking name out of your mouth. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I just heard her
Don't
go,
fucking talk
what?
like that around me.
I'd say it's
You don't
good.
fucking you don't fucking put this.
Movie was alright.
The characters are good. The story's good.
I don't know.
The
I like
music
the second
is
one
sometimes
better.
great.
I like the second one better.
I
We'll
think
get
it's
to
a
that one.
I think it's a great too.
Honestly, the only song in it that's bad is fucking the Rock People's song.
That song's fun though.
I hate it.
Right.
It's literally just
I
them
know
shitting on.
Moses' music in that movie. I like Let It Go. It's a good song. It got played to death, but it's a
Yeah.
good song.
Is them
I agree.
trying to
I
marry
liked what was it,
Crystal.
Chris O'Neill and Zach Hadel's cover of Let It Go.
I haven't heard that one.
Wait,
I'll send
who
you-
had a
I'll send
cover
you
Let It Go?
Please do.
Oh, please just drop that in the garbage game chat if you can.
Yes.
To be fair, I did quote the Chris's cover, his song he made for Aristocats. Everybody got bored and left.
Oh,
It's very
yeah.
accurate because the movie's boring.
That's
as hell.
where that came from. I
It's like,
forgot about that.
But again, I feel like people are like Frozen's overrated, and it is, but that doesn't make it anywhere near a bad. It's still a
Yeah.
really good movie.
No, it's still a good movie. Absolutely.
It's just no movie.
It's good.
No movie can be beaten to death like that movie was, and not be considered overrated. Doesn't matter if it's the best movie ever. It will be
Amplifies
overrated
the
if it's
bridge.
done. If what Disney did to Frozen happened to any other,
Sure.
it would make it overrated.
Yeah.
I'd still say it's just good though.
There you go. It's in the chat now.
Sweet.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Oh, no.
so
It's
next,
gold, by the way.
I bet. I can't wait.
I'll see it later.
Next
Yeah.
is 2014's Big Hero 6. Disney's.
Just a little bit. Not
Yeah.
much.
I'd say
I put this here.
I put in good.
It's got
Like-
9 out of 10 first half and a 6.5 second half.
It's fair. It has a lot of great bits in it, and I love the characters. But as a whole, it's just it's good. It's good.
What a doggies in the hallway.
I think I
Sounds like
honestly I like the show a bit more because it just expands on the world they set up. But also seeing Disney's take on an
I
actual
know.
Marvel character, like a group of Marvel characters that no one's heard of, I want to see more of that. Please do that again. With
That's
like,
fair.
because
Hey,
Baymax
maybe they'll
is
be in
getting a
MCU
show.
now because we're doing multiverses.
maybe who knows? Because
That
yeah,
means
no,
Toy Story at the end of Endgame.
no, it doesn't mean that, but it does mean they could be in a movie.
Did you know there was an alternate take for the final scene, and it's not Iron Man who makes the snap, but it's Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah.
That movie's coming out too.
What?
Buzz,
Oh,
so
Lightyear.
do it.
Lightyear. Yeah.
I got him, Woody.
For
that?
the
April,
family.
right?
From the family.
And then
Oh.
because he's been a classic, he actually just explodes violently.
That would be great. See, then I'd see that. That'd be awesome. Next is
Oh, Lord.
2015's Inside Out. I really liked it.
Okay.
Some people are
Probably
harsh.
top
Yeah, a lot of people are harsh on it. A lot of people are like
Because it
blow
made
it
him
up too
feel
much.
things.
But I think it's good. It's a good
It
movie.
made him feel
I personally
things.
think it's one of Pixar's best. That is a best tier for me.
Really,
It-
I'll put it in great for sure. I would not put it as
That's
best.
fine.
I see.
It's just
Which
I didn't realize
what
it
is
was a
it,
tier list
Broseph?
first, so I was coming up with
Oh,
what made my top 5.
Mike sent me something.
Oh, okay.
And,
Oh,
it
jeez.
appears we follow a lot of the same memes.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Michael, did you like Inside Out? Apparently not.
He might have stepped away for a minute.
Fair enough.
He may have.
Next is the
Anyway.
movie I know no one who's seen is 2015's The Good Dinosaur.
I've never heard of it.
It's the one where there's a dinosaur gets the
Oh, did you
human
see
as
it?
a pet.
Oh, you cut out. Okay.
Yeah, no, I never seen it, never heard of it, and I mean that's neat, but
He hasn't seen either.
Oh my god, we need to
Inside Out or
have
Good
a
Dinosaur.
freaking
Yeah, Inside Out.
Disney marathon
a
with
good time.
Michael.
Good
He
Dinosaur.
hasn't seen enough.
Everyone I've seen online says it's mediocre at best. It's pretty
Yeah.
dull. And everyone else says, "What the fuck's The Good Dinosaur?"
No, Arlo is
so that's the movie.
Arlo. It's the name of the dinosaur.
Am I back?
He's,
Yeah,
he's cute.
yeah,
there
you
you
are.
are.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I haven't also.
We need to have a marathon with you.
Okay.
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 That's a good response.
It is a
Okay.
good response.
Yeah. Well, then the next
I do
movie.
need to watch. Girl, I was just saying I'm gonna try and watch all of them.
Hey, there you go.
Well, when you get to the ones we care about,
Well,
Then-
we'd love to watch them too.
exactly.
So next is 2016's Zootopia.
Oh god.
I love this movie actually. I think it's one of the best.
I forgot about that when I was thinking about Disney movies. Oh, this is a top tier Disney.
I would say put this in best tier for me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't argue with that.
Yeah, I love this movie. My only complaint is, like I said earlier, it has the infighting of the two guys, the two main characters that gets resolved in like the next scene. I thought was really annoying. But outside of that, I have no complaints about this movie.
My only thing
my-
is that it at least, unlike other Disney movies, in my opinion, it at least like foreshadows that. Like you can't watch the first like 30 minutes of that movie and not see that fucking coming.
Yeah, I know. It's just it comes out like when it actually happens, it just kind of happens.
And it's not
Yeah.
even real.
Yeah, and we just move on.
Okay, so here
You
is
talking about the
my
fake
problem
out
with that.
scene?
What you talking
It's
about?
supposed to be an allegory to racism.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
we
got it.
know
one big
this.
happy family,
Yeah.
and how people discriminating against predators is wrong because it's unfounded, like
Yeah.
real life racism.
Yeah.
Except being afraid of predators isn't unfounded. They're biologically driven to kill you.
Yeah, well, you know
Yeah.
what?
Bad
It's still an
analogy
allegory for
always-
racism.
Yeah, it still is an analogy. It's just not a very
Just say,
well done
taking this conversation out of context definitely changes quite a bit of what's being said here.
one.
Zootopia.
No, it makes perfect sense.
Just tune back in.
Zootopia.
No, he was
What's
just
up?
commenting.
Oh no, I'm listening. I've been here. I'm just like, yeah, no, you can just take this out of context. It would be really wrong.
Nice.
That's fair. But yeah, no, Zootopia makes a mistake of trying to make an analogy for racism, but making it that racism actually has a scientific grounding, which it doesn't. But in Zootopia, it would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's like saying, see, now, black
Right.
people used to be fearsome killers.
Yeah. Oh no.
That's kind of what I'm saying here.
Yeah.
Like, if you figure out one to real life racism, which is kind of what the movie's trying to do, like,
Yeah, never seen the movie.
um,
The
It's-
memes are pretty bad.
how like
it is a good movie though.
Kind of in many cases treated as second-class citizens, or have to like change their behaviors to fit in with the herbivore society.
Yeah, because herbivores are like the main, like, kind of animal, or more so that like it's basically they've made a civilized community, and in a civilized community you don't murder and eat your neighbors.
Yeah.
So so like Isaac said, the carnivores are, rightfully treated with a lot of scorn and derision and fear because, I mean, they're carnivores.
They do actively eat people, and that's something to be concerned about. That they could actually kill you at any point.
And that actually is a big part of the movie. Is like there is a bit of a nature versus nurture. Like, can you 100% trust like carnivores when you're like a prey item?
Yeah, but the answer is yes.
To make a weird analogy, but one that is very apt, this is where, while Zootopia is still a great movie, this is where this fails, but with a very similar premise, Beastars actually works really well.
Yeah,
I was actually gonna.
We just kind of make the allegory for sex, and we fuck all the time.
Yeah, and it's actually a good allegory for sex, because in the context of the first season, at least, the main question is, for like the wolf guy liking the bunny girl, is this his predatory instinct telling him he wants to eat her, or does he genuinely like her?
Or does he want a bone? And the answer
is
a
good analogy in my
both.
opinion.
Yeah, the answer is all.
All of the above.
No, I don't know. I haven't watched Beastars.
I don't know.
I haven't watched it either.
It's all right. I'll get my intense furry sex scenes in Zootopia.
Why are those tigers so hot? Tigers aren't hot.
In a Disney children's film.
Why are these tigers so hot? Tigers aren't hot.
I mean,
are tigers hot? I'll get back to you on that one. Next is 2016.
Video.
Yeah, next is 2016's Finding Dory.
Did you care to?
I am Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, we saw Ashley and I saw that movie.
I'm gonna watch this movie than I did Monsters University.
So this movie has some really good emotional bits in it, but everything else that happens, story-wise, plot, things that happen in movie, are all awful. So it's because it's a dumbass movie. It's one of those how the fuck did we get here kind of movies, like Up. Except we don't get that great scene at the beginning.
Yeah.
So I'd put it in bad. I think it's bad. I honestly don't like that movie.
Also, if we're talking about movies that might take some flack for starring actors and actresses,
Hey.
She is the worst.
Dory's just Dory. It's fine.
Oh, Ellen, yeah.
Yeah, Ellen.
It's Dory.
Ellen DeGenerate is pretty awful. Yeah.
Degenerate.
I didn't need some people complaining about their work to know that she is the worst ever. All right. Next movie is 2016's Moana. I like Moana.
That's a great tier.
Yeah, I'd say it's great. Yes, Isaac.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why. I said I'd put it high great tier or high good tier.
High good tier, okay.
Really?
Oh, yeah, Moana was one of those movies. I was actually surprised because I think, if I remember correctly, Zootopia came out like really close. Like if it wasn't the same year, like earlier in the same year, it was. Yeah. It was like the March movie after its November release.
Yeah. No, it was early the same year.
I was super hyped for Moana because I just like, especially I like, stuff like Finding Nemo. I really like Polynesian culture stuff.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't really my thing, and it looked like it had everything lined up for me. And then like Zootopia, which was the movie, I was like, yeah, I'm probably not going to watch that. I ended up getting brought over to watch it with some friends, and that was like my favorite movie of that whole year.
Yeah, it's good. I would at least put Moana in good. It has great music. Dwayne Johnson is fantastic. And the fact that the actual character that Maui is based on is actually was the only character in that story. Like Moana isn't in the story; she's original character. Maui is actually like a scrawny dude, and like it's like the only focus of the story. But they changed it when they got Dwayne Johnson to be a part of it, because his design is entirely based on the late great High Chief Peter Maivia, his uncle, who was a wrestler, who Rock was heavily inspired by in life, and he's great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it. Yeah. It's a nice little bit. Next is 2017's Cars 3, which I hear is the only one that's actually a movie.
What?
I saw the last half of it, and it was better than I thought it was. I haven't seen the whole movie. I've only seen the last half of it.
All right, we'll put in haven't seen, but yeah, from what I've heard,
like
Cars
that.
3, it's like Cars is meh, Cars 2 is stupid but fun, and Cars 3 is actually like a good movie.
I like Cars.
But I haven't seen it, and I know nothing about it. Fair enough.
That's crazy, because you were just like, "There's a movie," and I was like, "What were the others?"
It's a movie.
Where have we been this whole time?
Where am I? Who is this? So next is 2017's Coco. I fucking love this movie.
What was it?
Coco.
Okay, best.
Yeah.
Best. This is
You better have seen Coco.
It's a top 3 movie for me.
Kick your ass.
Fucking love Coco. Every time I see it, I
Coco.
cry.
It's my favorite Pixar movie.
Yeah, same. It's beautiful. The animation is great. The characters are fantastic. The music's so good. And it makes me cry every time. Even when I think about the scene that makes me cry, I've actually cried at work thinking about it.
I've heard
That's how
"Remember Me"
good-
too many times to actually
love
cry
that.
anymore.
I'm always in a mixed spot of how highly I think of Coco.
Yeah.
Let me clarify. It's at a lowest top of grade tier for me.
Yeah.
At
Okay.
its lowest. But I'm in between, like, on the one hand, I don't like that I immediately know who the villain of the movie is. But it's supposed to be a secret. But what I
Yeah.
do like is having an existential crisis partway through the movie.
Yeah.
I'm always down for an existential crisis in a movie.
Yeah, it
Oh.
definitely sells the pain of
This
being.
man didn't just die. This man ceased to exist forever. Oh.
Yes, it definitely sells the
God.
fact that death is awful, but being forgotten is honestly worse. Like, just totally being forgotten is like you don't exist anymore. And it's like, yeah,
Being forgotten,
that's
and
like-
then, yeah, not only are you forgotten, but you cease to exist because you were forgotten.
well, it's because it's like literally, yeah, it's literally selling the theme that yeah, being forgotten is the equivalent of just never existing. Is it worse to die and be remembered, or is it better to just be forgotten entirely? It's a really rough thing to think about, and it's done super well in that movie. And every scene that something like that happens, it's like, oh my god, like, oh no.
Yeah, no,
it's
that is probably the part of the movie that stuck with me the most. It's a scene where
he sings to his old
Where,
buddy, his old drinking buddy.
his old drinking buddy just fades from existence.
Yeah, no, it's a great movie. I put it in best tier though, because I love that. It is my favorite
I will
Pixar
argue
movie.
that.
I love you too.
Yeah. Kiss your arm.
Next is 2018's Incredibles 2.
Okay, tell your spiel why you
So-
don't like this movie anymore.
So when I saw this movie, sorry, I've got a rant about this movie. When I saw this movie, I was like, you know what, this is pretty good. It looks amazing. The action's cool. The characters are not as good, and the plot is fine. But as a whole, I was like, you know, it's pretty good. It's fine. I think it's okay. But god damn it, Adam loved this movie and could not handle the fact that I just thought it was fine. And after that, we would argue for months, almost to the point of actually getting violent, like vile towards each other, because of this one dumbass movie that made me now. By this point, because of that, I stopped saying that it's okay and literally would tell him, "No, this is like the worst fucking movie ever made. This movie's trash. I hate this movie."
Maybe we need to watch it again and see what you actually think.
That's a math movie for me.
Yeah, it's meh. It's not terrible. It's fine. But God, did he make me hate that movie.
I personally think it's high good.
Okay.
My biggest problem with it is the fact that it's the first movie. It shares almost every major plot point with the first movie.
Yeah, its only downside is it
Yeah.
kills most of the cast in terms of writing. Supporting cast.
And also it undoes the end of the first movie, like, oh, okay, so they still can't be superheroes. Okay, so we're just back to where we were at in the last movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that. I also, the villain really drags it down for me.
I'll be real.
Really.
I
It was
actually,
pretty obvious.
yeah, it was very obvious, but
It's not even the obviousness, it's the fucking stupidity of
it is, yeah. Oh man, he hated that I point out how dumb the villain is. My villain plan is, so I hate superheroes, so I'm gonna make them illegal. Well, okay, but they are illegal already. Okay, so my plan is to make them legal, but then make them illegal again, but like really illegal.
not even from that perspective.
It's like, what?
I'm going to. I hate superheroes because my dad was a fucking dumbass and got
Yeah,
killed
yeah, because he, yeah,
superheroes.
yes.
I'm not gonna take I'm not gonna,
I'm not gonna blame my family. I'm gonna blame superheroes.
I'm also gonna set up my brother.
Yeah.
And
there was no superhero that directly put him in that danger,
No.
and that he had so many. He literally had a phone that he could have used to call 911 or something.
Yeah, yeah.
But because a superhero wasn't able to get there, superheroes are the bad guys, and not
My own.
dad just decided I'm gonna be bros with superheroes, and they're always gonna have my back.
Yeah. No, it's.
Also, we're going to ignore the fact that the problem of that was not that superheroes are awful. The problem was superheroes were made illegal. And
That's
so when Dad tried to call a superhero, they weren't there because they were outlawed.
Yeah.
Right.
So
And
it must be the
seems
superhero's
fucking
fault.
Stupid to try to permanently outlaw superheroes. And
Yeah.
then the reason my dad died was because there weren't superheroes.
What
Yeah.
sucks is I feel like they just could have really just leaned more into like this being Elastigirl's time to
Yeah.
shine.
Which they do.
Have her spotlight and have the dad be a dad.
Yeah.
You know what I
No,
mean?
instead they make
No,
it
you
seem
just
like
like-
it's a
yeah,
pure
pure
negative.
Pure enjoyment of this movie, I like it quite a bit. It's a stupid fucking movie.
Yeah.
But I enjoy the movie.
Sure. Yeah, I can get that. It has
Here's the
enjoyable
thing.
bits.
math is math.
It's
Memes are pretty good.
it baffles me. Why not just go with superheroes are legal again? Because it's kind of where we left off in the last movie.
Yeah, we at least set up that it could be legal again.
And then have her try to sponsor superheroes who are unpopular because they've been illegal for so long.
Yeah.
And then try to push them to do catastrophic things so that they are then made illegal again.
Yeah. But
Why
no.
backtrack to make them illegal to have your villain try to make them legal so that you could then have them be made illegal?
In
Why not
fact,
start
at the
with
start, they're made like super illegal.
Reason for hating them instead of just they didn't save my dad after they were outlawed.
The only thing I will give this villain.
Maybe even if did she ever really even did they ever really even yeah, I think so, right? The brother was like, dude, our dad was like
No.
screwed with
No. Her brother actually blames the outlawing of heroes. He loves heroes and trusted his dad.
That's what I mean, though. Like that
the most
well, like, he
look.
wasn't blaming, but like he has a more like, no, this is logical. This is what actually happened, sister.
Yeah, they do have
Like,
that. Yeah.
I
I
would have
think
actually
it's a big-
enjoyed the movie so much more if they just gave her a generic like, I'm in it for the money.
Yeah. If they didn't try and make it, if- if they didn't try and get deep with it and made it stupid, like, yeah. The only thing, the literal only thing I will give the villain is she's a very old school villain, which I appreciated when I saw the movie. Like the whole mind control, the design, her methods were very old school, like 50s, 60s villain, and I appreciated that. And that's it. Everything else about her is the worst.
Yeah.
So I put this at like top of meh myself. Is where I'd put this movie. But I'd be willing to put it in good.
I'd probably put it in low good myself.
Low good? I can accept that. I'll put low good.
Yeah.
Yeah, low good's fine.
Like, I think it is an enjoyable movie.
Yeah, there's entertaining.
It's stupid.
Something about it that feels like, did we really, like originally it's like, yeah, Incredibles 2, we've been wanting this, and then when it came out, it was like, did I really want this?
Yeah, when I finally saw it, it's like,
I
what? I
knew what we wanted. The creators
Is this what 14 years does?
and they're like, okay, we'll just do the same plot, and you'll get to relive the original. Fucking dick.
Except give us an awful villain, because the original
I was
villain is
gonna say,
so
it was like
good.
a Duke Nukem Forever type thing.
Yes. Oh, 100%. They're like, yeah, you keep asking for it? Well, here it is. And it's like, well, you did give us what we asked for, but here's the thing. We didn't... It's not very good. Yeah, it didn't have to be shit, though. It could have been great. Like the original was. No, I actually like Duke Nukem Forever, but it's not very good.
No.
It's very mediocre, and it needed to be amazing.
Under that phrase.
The problem with the game is it was mediocre, and it needed to be amazing.
Yeah.
That was its problem.
It kept getting pushed back. It would have been great if it had been released at the time that they were like, yeah, Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah. Like 1998?
Yeah. like it was just too outdated.
Yeah, very much so. So next movie is 2018's Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Didn't see it. Also was like, I really don't want to see this.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it.
I literally watched 2/3 of the movie.
Yeah.
Was fair enough entertained, and then by the time we were getting into the third act, I'm like, I actually don't need to watch the third act.
Okay.
I just stopped.
What do you think, hon? You saw the movie.
Isaac was sports.
You acted like you didn't see it.
I didn't care about the actual
I have
story.
my point.
So we got to the point in the movie where we were actually at the story that I didn't care about. I was like, okay, I'll leave it.
Fair enough. What do you think, Ashley? You liked the movie, right?
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah, I liked it.
It's okay.
That is a movie I would put at the top of meh tier.
I think the movie is bad, but I will agree to put it in meh. I think the movie is bad, mostly just because, so it's kind of fun. The internet jokes are awful because they're just old memes that are just not very funny.
Yeah.
But there are some good bits. Everything that happens in like the Road Rager like app game or whatever is actually great. The song, Slaughter Race, yeah, Slaughter Race. Everything that happens there is great.
Vanellope finally got her Disney princess song.
Gal Gadot is amazing, but like the Disney part is just Disney jacking off, saying, "Hey, we got all this product. Aren't we the best ever?" And I did see Space Jam 2, and I didn't like that either. But the Disney princess
it's just Warner
scene is
Brothers saying,
funny.
"Hey, we own this."
However, the rest of the movie is dumb, and the ending, like the final act, is bad, like really bad. No, you're still here. You're good, Michael. Oh, or maybe you're not. What is it?
I'm gonna have to hop out of the call though. It was fun doing this as long as I have.
That's cool,
so,
man.
You guys have a good one.
We'll talk to you later.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Alright, we only got a couple movies left, down to like the final 10 or so. So next is 2019's Toy Story 4.
Well, we might need to wait for Mike to jump back into the call. Or jump in and out, because I can't hear him.
I can't hear him.
Michael!
Still can't hear me?
No, I
Okay,
can.
now I can.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. I did drop out, though. Like, you guys actually...
Yeah. Michael, did you see Toy Story 4?
What are we next? Toy Story 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I also haven't seen that one.
Okay.
I have not seen that one.
Ashley really liked that movie, though.
I feel like it had a better ending.
They've just been having sequels where I'm like, I don't really want to see the sequel.
Yeah.
It felt like it was the ending I wanted from Toy Story 3. It felt like a more final ending.
Well, it's because, in terms of one of the characters. So, the final, like, I assume you guys don't, well, this movie was pretty recent.
I do kind of want to see it. I just didn't.
Okay. Well, then we won't spoil the ending. Then, at the very least, I'll say the ending isn't the worst. The movie does a lot wrong, especially if you liked 3. I think a few things are good. Keanu Reeves' character is great.
He's not even in there that long.
No, but he's great.
He
Every
is
scene
really
he's in.
good.
Duke Kaboom is amazing. He's literally.
Kaboom.
Yeah, he's an
Kaboom.
old-fashioned like.
He's like Evel Knievel.
Yeah, he's an old-fashioned Evel Knievel figure that like has the motorcycle thing that spins his track and then it goes really fast in a direction. He's great.
Yeah.
The rest of the movie's not very good though.
You gotta know Forky is trash.
Okay, Forky's great because relatable.
Because he says he's trash and tries to throw himself away all the time.
Yeah. Very relatable character.
I mean, I also trash and throw myself away all the time.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm trash, and he tries to throw himself away.
I don't, it's not terrible.
And
it's
I'm just like, he's the best.
Yeah,
That's why I have
great.
a Forky pup.
Alright, next is 2019's Frozen 2.
It's better than the original.
Wow. I'll put that in great tier.
Yeah. Because it's better than Frozen.
I don't know if I'd say it's better. I think it's good, though.
Oh, everything I've heard is it's not better than Frozen, but that doesn't make it not good.
I'd agree.
I personally like it better than Frozen.
Fair enough.
But
I like it
I
better.
also know why people... But I get why the main view is that that Frozen one's better.
I'll put it...
It's not something I disagree with. It's just me personally.
I liked it more
better.
than up. I'll put it in low grade tier because I think it's a bit better than up. It also has a lot of great music. Love the music.
Yeah, I love the soundtrack.
Oh my god, the 80s power ballad, or the 80s love ballad. I mean.
Yes.
Oh my
Kristoff's
god,
pop song is
Kristoff's
beautiful.
like, yeah.
Power
I will
ballad.
say that
His power
James
ballad.
has almost made me hate Into the Unknown.
Does he play it all the time?
Oh my god, it's his favorite fucking song ever.
Show Yourself is my favorite one.
Show Yourself's pretty good too.
The
Into
song
the
that
Unknown is
almost
great.
didn't
I
make
like
it into the movie.
I like the meme of the fact that she's singing so loudly at the middle of the night and everyone's like, shut up. Trying to sleep.
Just wish I could watch the movie without people telling me.
Yeah, I wish I could. Alright, next is 2020's Onward. Yeah, I'd say it's good.
It's like low grade.
Low grade?
It was a good movie.
I can agree with low grade. I think it is good. I'll say one scene, doesn't make me cry. It makes me bawl. It really breaks me because it's.
Is it at the end?
No, it's a scene where they're on a giant Cheeto and talking. That scene hits me really hard because I lived through it. In that scene, I forget the two main characters' names.
It's
Tom Holland and Chris Pratt.
Yeah, it's Tom Holland and Chris Pratt. Anyway, Tom Holland
Wait, I
is.
can see. I have them over there.
Well, I'm gonna call him Tom Holland, Chris Pratt anyway, though.
Oh, wait,
So Tom Holland is talking to Chris Pratt about
I already remembered.
about their dad, and Chris Pratt tells a story.
Yep, Ian and Barley. Yep.
Ian and Barley, okay.
Yep.
So Chris Pratt tells a story of how he had the chance to see his dad, like before he passed away, but chose not to because he was scared to see him in the hospital. I actually have done that before with my grandpa, where I actually had the chance to drive all the way to Marion, which is a couple hours away from here, and see him when they felt like he wasn't gonna last the weekend. So my brother was in town. I was watching him kind of deal because everyone was going to see him, but my aunt agreed to go with me so I could see him. So I drove out, and then I get 3 blocks away, and I just couldn't do it. I stopped at just some parking lot and just bawled and it just felt awful. And then I'll talk to her in a second.
There's no real wrong way.
Yeah, I know. So I just went back to watch my brother. I just didn't know what to do. So that scene hits me really hard because I've lived through that, and I hung up for a reason, Mom. Leave me alone. I'm busy. So I'll talk to her in a little bit.
I didn't realize. I thought that was like a.
No, that's
like
that's my ringtone. I'll text her.
Yeah.
So yeah, that it is a good movie, but that scene really hurts me every time I see it. So next is 2020 Soul, the movie everyone kind of didn't really see until word of mouth got around and said, this is one of the best Disney movies in a long time.
I still haven't seen it. I'm so bad.
We watched it in
Yeah, we watched it.
Christmas, didn't we? Or we watched it after?
We watched it after.
Because this looks
Okay.
dope. And I don't watch movies anymore, it feels like.
I'd put it at high grades here. Honestly, it's fantastic. Like, it's in a great message.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah?
Sorry, heard like a crash in my apartment.
Our neighbors are
Going crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, but yeah, no,
Let's go crazy.
the story is kind of goofy, but like the message is really powerful, and how it works, like basically being like finding out your place and being happy, and what you're. It's basically really handles a thing of there's a difference between what you think you want to do with your life, and what actually like what you do that makes you happy.
Yeah. That's such a hard thing.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's like a
Soul
big.
is a good movie.
That's like a big part of the story is what it. There's things that you think you want to make you happy and like your dream, but then there's things that actually make you feel like alive and like actually make you happy. It's a really powerful message and it's done really really well in that movie. Plus the main character is such a good character. So I'd put it hot top of great tier.
I haven't seen it. I can't comment.
Fair enough. I would recommend it though. Good movie. Next, now I have not seen two of these movies. So next movie is Raya and the Last Dragon.
What a coincidence!
I have not seen it.
I was trying to kiss your arm.
Also, yeah.
I'll put in haven't seen it. I've heard it's fine. I heard it's not
Yeah, I
like
heard it's
amazing.
okay.
Yeah, I heard it's okay. But I haven't seen it, so I can't say.
It's just Avatar.
I really wanted to see it, but I just haven't watched it yet. COVID puts
That's all.
dampers and stuff. And
I'm just glad we have Disney Plus. We can just watch it.
Oh,
Yeah.
gonna get canceled.
just haven't.
Yeah.
So next is Luca, which was Disney Pixar's most recent movie. I have not seen it.
Good tier.
Good
Maybe
tier.
top of good tier, low grade. Good.
Good. Fair enough.
I know a lot of people really like
It's
that
those
movie.
Italian
It was
boys.
alright for me.
Yeah.
Maybe some of it's like the they are very much teasing oh, these two guys are gay, and then like nah, they're
fair.
stuff.
All right, fair enough.
That would-
I've heard it's very, very good, but I've not seen it. So I
Awesome
cannot say.
queer baiting.
I mean they really do.
Fair enough.
And then that and just in general, like the movie just didn't. It wasn't really
Crazy.
Like even if that wasn't there, I'd probably still put in good tier. You know what I mean?
All right. So now,
Of like, I still just don't think it's all that great of
So-
a movie.
so we only have one more Disney movie. However, there's a few other movies that were done by Disney Studios Disney owned. So I'm gonna go through those first because they'll probably be fast. I don't have Nightmare Before Christmas on here for some reason, but
Well, let's just really quick. I haven't seen it.
It's boring.
It's
Yeah,
so
I put it in meh.
boring.
I put it in meh. It's boring. It looks great. Claymation is awesome.
Yeah, I just watch it. It's boring.
But
It's overhyped.
It is
I believe.
way overhyped, especially if you lived if you went to high school in the mid 2000s.
Yeah, just ask my brother. He will not stop talking about how much he fuck. Nightmare Before Christmas is to my brother what Naruto is to Kaku.
That's pretty bad.
Wait, it's
Okay,
Naruto
you're
is
not
to
wrong.
what?
To Carl.
Oh, okay.
Have you guys seen Frank and Weenie?
No.
It looks like a
That
cute
was
little movie
even
though.
related.
Looks like I'd like it more than.
I hear it's okay.
Nightmare for Christmas.
but I've not
so-
seen
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
A Christmas Carol. Now, not the ones with Mickey in them. This one was CG animated and
That's the
starred
one where
Jim
it's Jim
Carrey.
Carrey.
No,
I
I
did
did
not.
It was meh. Pretty forgettable, but I didn't hate it. It's pretty much just it's just the Christmas Carol, but there's way better depictions
I
of
want
that
to
same
watch
story.
Muppets
I don't
Christmas
know if
Carol.
that's
That's what
related
I'd
to Disney
watch.
at all, but no, I haven't seen Christmas Carol.
I don't care.
Are we talking like that weird, like, almost
Motion
like
picture
Disney one
scary.
that was
Yeah.
it was like kind of like the what's it called, the train movie,
Polar Express.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
A Nightmare.
Same kind of uncanny valley. Yep, it's that one.
Yeah, it's like
oh
that.
God.
Mars Needs Moms.
Definitely did not see that one.
I never even heard of it.
I haven't seen it, but from what I hear, it could be Chicken Little tier.
I thought that was like one of those really forgettable
Yeah.
DreamWorks, like straight to Netflix type movies. when
Nope, it is
No,
actually a Disney
It is
movie.
actually Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
But no, the movie itself, I hear, I've not seen it, but I hear it could be Chicken Little tier. So,
Yeah, I've heard that.
Valiant,
The Pigeon movie.
and the movie about the messenger pigeons.
Oh,
I did not watch that either.
Yeah, I also haven't seen it.
it's probably
seen
you
that.
might just put me down as a solid no, because I think the last Disney Pixar movie I've seen chronologically was Luca.
Okay, well, that's the most recent one. Valiant.
Oh, Encanto.
Encanto is not Disney Pixar.
Encanto is Disney. It is Disney's 60th movie.
Yeah, Encanto is just a Disney movie, but Ashley and I have seen it. Have you seen it, Isaac?
We don't
Yeah,
talk
exactly.
about Bruno.
It's
no,
really good.
no.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's like a high grade tier.
Yeah, high grade tier. I completely agree.
Only having not watched it, I'd probably put it great tier just because I've basically seen the movie through the songs.
Yo.
And the songs are fucking next level.
What's up,
We
Senyu?
don't talk
Here's
about
my problem with that
Bruno.
movie.
Yeah.
And it's weirdly enough a compliment of the movie at the same time. The problem with that movie, and the nice thing about it's nice
Too
as a
bad it's the
90-minute
end of
film,
it.
and or something. It's relatively short,
Yeah.
and so it's like a huge investment. The problem is, it actually needed more time.
Funny thing, it's like
Characters are just hugely underdeveloped, despite their importance.
That's
Just
true.
look
The only
Encanto,
character
it'll-
who
it'll
is
come up.
well developed is the main character.
Yeah.
Like
Usually like
Grandma, who is pivotal to the plot. No, not really.
It'll say it
Not
on the
developed
side.
that much.
Yeah, so it's 102 minutes. It's pretty standard length, but yeah, there's a few characters who just don't really get a lot.
Well, 102 minutes really ain't the standard anymore.
No.
Like pretty much
Uh,
everything's a 2.5-hour film now.
that-
I mean, for a Disney
Not
animated
animated
movie,
movies.
Yeah.
It is.
Disney Encanto also just is a breeze to watch.
You don't have that kind of attention span to sit down for 2 hours.
Yeah, but it's
No,
good.
those
The
are
music
live
is
action
fucking
movies.
great.
Animated
God
movies
damn,
are
this
still
music's
shorter.
so good.
It
No
is.
But
question.
it's very fast paced.
It is very fast paced, which I actually appreciate. It is very easy to sit through.
No, it's easy to sit through. Again, it's just like I really would have liked some more time with some of the characters. Like Louisa was a character I was looking forward to because I saw Surface Pressure before I watched the movie. I was like, oh man, it would be really cool getting to know this character. No, that's pretty much all of Louisa you really get in the whole movie.
Yeah. Also, it still baffles me we almost didn't get her buff sister. She was always going to be in the movie, but
That's not the
apparently
sister. Her sister
Yeah.
is the beautiful one.
they both are her sister.
They're
Actually.
Yeah.
her
Sisters,
both
yeah.
their sisters.
Yeah, they're three sisters.
God damn, I
You can
need
have
to.
2 siblings.
Yeah, crazy
No,
thought
it's
that you can have
not
2 siblings.
wrong.
No, because
She
even
literally
though
says
I
she's her
list,
older sister in the song.
Isabella and Luisa.
Yeah, give it to
I
your
need
sister.
to listen
Yeah.
to Family Magical again.
Yeah.
Oh my
My
god.
God. There's some great music in that movie. Like, I
I
love
need
every
to
track.
listen to the opening song.
I love that
Magical.
Fine with all the music except we don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah.
Which is a song I both love and hate. It is a great song.
Yeah.
And it was
Don't
literally
talk
stuck in
about
my head for
Bruno.
weeks.
Yeah, it's very much like that.
Hey.
I love
Lin Manuel Miranda.
In the
Yeah.
background of my head, and I could not get rid of it.
I love
Yeah,
well
We don't talk about
Bruno.
Bruno.
No,
I've had the vaccine. Now I'm good.
It sucks because Bruno's actually a good character.
Yeah, no, he's great. The song is good. It's not my favorite song from the movie,
Mm-mm.
but
It became my favorite.
I do love this. I found out while we were watching one video. It turns out he called the writer only named him Bruno. That wasn't supposed to be his name because he liked the lyric. We don't talk about Bruno, no, and that's the only reason he named him Bruno.
I figured that was it. I was like, there's no way that's an accident. Like, they're just like, oh man, we could do this.
No, he had, but he had like 5 or 6 names before.
Yeah,
that.
before they decided on Bruno,
Yeah.
because of that track. But yeah, the fact that the team working on the movie had to actually pretty much beg Disney to let them have the buff girl as a giant buff girl is pretty weird to me.
Like, have the pretty princess girl. Let's have the buff girl. We already have the princess girl. It's fine.
Wasn't it more so that they didn't like they were like she can be super strong but she can't be buff?
Yeah, no, she was gonna be in the movie. They didn't want her to be a giant jacked woman, which is like, honestly, watching the movie, it's kind of, I just couldn't see her not being that.
Yeah.
Plus, she's great. She's like my favorite character. Mostly because she has my favorite song. Hey, we got another follow. Thank you, Senyu.
Although me and Isaac both agree that, like, I don't know what her voice is like Jessica Darrow. I don't know what her voice is. Is that naturally like how deep her voice is?
Yeah.
Super deep at all times.
Yeah, no, actually,
Wait, what?
for the song, she occasionally goes a little deeper, but no, she actually does have a deep voice.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
No, she has a deep voice.
Yeah. She does go deeper for some of the song, but like only for certain sections. But she does just have a deep voice.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I guess that's our tier list. Looks like the best movies, up from the Garbage King's perspective, is Lion King, Zootopia, Coco, The Great Mouse Detective, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Beauty and the Beast, Lilo and Stitch, Hercules, and Mulan.
I don't think many people would argue with that. And
I feel like
the one thing
a
would
lot of
argue
people.
with are probably stuff like the newer movies, maybe, and Hercules.
I'm telling you, people would really fight us for putting Hercules and probably The Great Mouse Detective, even though
Hercules is divisive. A lot of people really like it. A lot of people don't.
That's what I was saying. Like, those are the only ones.
Yeah.
And then maybe Zootopia and Coco, because I feel like a lot of people are. Because you'll get a lot of people who are like, yeah, but I didn't grow up with it, so it's not that great.
Exactly.
And those people can kiss the poorest wife's part of my ass crack.
Basically.
Yeah. Now, the great movies, we got Soul, Toy Story 3, Incredibles, Monsters, Inc., Emperor's New Groove, Encanto, Toy Story 2, WALL-E, Wreck-It Ralph, Toy Story, Aladdin, Inside Out, Oliver and Company, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, 101 Dalmatians, Onward, Little Mermaid, Tarzan, Finding Nemo, Frozen 2, and Up. So, a lot of great.
Also not that.
Honestly, I'm glad that, like, even the man movies I think are mostly pretty good. Honestly, the bottom 3 tiers are the only ones like, yeah, these are actually just bad movies. these movies, don't watch these movies. Like Finding Dory.
I almost forgot at the Chicken Little tier.
Yeah, Chicken Little tier is my favorite tier. It's my favorite. Just don't watch the movie.
We should keep that consistent in every stream.
I absolutely agree.
Amazing,
No.
great, good, okay, bad, terrible, Chicken Little.
Chicken
No,
Little,
it's
and we
like-
always put chicken. We don't put anything. We don't put anything there. We just include Chicken Little in every list.
It's like the James Corden
I
tier
would
Yeah,
really
it's-
and
actually
Charlie's
suggest we
list.
start doing that.
I completely agree. It's kind of like, yeah, that's right. The freaking Critical and all his tier lists put James Corden tier as the bottom tier. Which should
It's
be
kind of like the old Colbert Report, where he would have top 5 threats to America, and number 1 was always bears. Every episode of the Colbert Report, he would talk about 5 things threatening America. 5 through 2 would be brand new things every time he did this, but number 1 would always be bears.
That's pretty good.
Who did that?
You know, who knows
Colbert, Stephen Colbert. Yeah, he knows what's up. That's why.
I mean, we
Bears.
do have the 2 deadliest species of bear on our in our country.
Is it black and grizzly? Black and
No,
grizzly?
it's polar.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
wait,
polar.
in America?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're in Alaska.
Oh, I didn't. Gosh, I forget the Alaska.
Yeah, Alaska's part
I
of.
forget Alaska's a part of our country.
Most
Well,
people do.
yeah, because
actually.
it's connected to Canada.
Yep. All right. Well, with
So,
that,
yeah.
guys,
Hawaii's not connected to us.
also true.
Yeah, but that's also islands.
And Washington D.C. is connected to us, and it's not a state.
Yeah.
Woo.
Well, so I guess that's it for us then. Only took us 3 hours to talk about 87 movies.
Hard rule.
Oh.
If you plan another tier list, and it's over 30 things, do not invite me. I will not participate.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's sad. You should. But I value your opinion.
Down to 30, and I'll join.
No.
I really don't want to waste a bunch of time going through 50 fucking things I don't have an opinion on. Oh, well, what about Black Cauldron? I don't know. I haven't fucking seen that either. It's only the 18th thing on this fucking list Jack, I ain't seen.
Okay, then we're just gonna go through all the Marvel movies.
Yeah, what about Marvel movies?
Actually, that would be a good one.
But like all of them, not just MCU.
No, not gonna do it. It's 30, hard line.
Fine.
The MCU barely qualifies on its own.
Fine. No fun.
Wow.
So what we're saying is, okay, so we'll just stop inviting Isaac.
It's just
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. It's just, I'm checked out halfway through the stream.
That's fair.
And the only reason I actually check back in for this is because most of my favorite movies are in the last decade and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disney has a pretty good track record from time to time.
But by the time we got to Disney Renaissance, I was tired. Like, I already was done with this stream.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, as always, don't forget to stay lucky, and we'll see you at the next one. Our opinion is correct. Just know that.
How wrong if you don't agree with us?
Bye, guys.